Go. Hello everybody, how are you? Hope all of you are doing very well. Welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. This is the what is it? The last but not forgotten Friday. And I have decided again, like I said, you know what? I don't know who exactly I want to do a reading for. We'll just freestyle it, free float. What am I saying? Anyhow, we'll just freestyle it and see where it goes and take it from there, right? So here we go. Give me 1 second. I am trying to be cognizant of recycling papers, so let's put this bad boy away. Maybe it can stay there. There we go. I hope all of you are doing very well. Thank you so very much for joining me. To my subscribers, as always, thank you. And to those of you who are just visiting, I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe. I hope you become a part of the Real family. I also want to say, please go ahead and visit my website, www.therealtarot1123.com, where you will find all the different kinds of tarot readings I offer. It's a very interactive website, and just follow the steps and you will be able to decide, pick the kind of reading you want, make the appropriate payments, and you get to fix the date and time for your reading, etc. But I will encourage you all to register as a member. Registering as a member is free. You don't have to ask for a personal reading to, you don't have to. You can just register as a member, and that's good because often I post videos that are exclusive for my members, and it's of course free. And also, if you get a personal reading from me, I will post it on the website that is going to be exclusive to you, so you can go and watch it anytime. Anyway, let me stop gabbing. Take a sip of water. I got 2 glasses of water. Did I slurp? So I just walked into the room and I noticed my beautiful tissue box was as usual on the floor, and our little Mr. Not so saintly Saint Bernard, I think he had a swipe at it and he must have realized, oh shoot, mom is coming, hurry, hurry, let's hustle out of here, or something quite like that. So let me take a moment and say hi to Elizabeth Anguiano. She goes, have a great reading. Hello. Okay. Debbie, hi Debbie. I got your email. I responded to. Thank you. You know what? Who I've been wanting to call? I've been wanting to call Pauline, and I've texted her back and forth, and I've told her I'll call her, and I just haven't been able to do it. Now, is it because I'm that busy? I can always make time, but I genuinely just forgot. Just like I forgot yesterday in the morning, I had an 8 o'clock appointment with my doctor to go get my weekly B12 shots, and I just shot B12 injection, and I just completely forgot about it, like total just forgot about it. I woke up in a foul mood, like just, not a foul mood, just cranky, like I don't even know why. And I was like, something's wrong. And of course I have it on my calendar. Of course I've set the alarm, but I turned off my phone. What good is that, right? And at about 11 o'clock, I said, oh my God, Mark, I goofed up. And he goes, what did you do now? I said, I missed my appointment. So I called up the doctor's office, and of course, they're like, it's okay, you can come sometime, come on Monday. I actually meant to go today, but they didn't respond back in time. So I was like, I don't know, I just missed up. And then I come to find out I have 28 messages in my voice box. I don't know how I missed it. Nobody ever meddles with my phone. Nothing. So 28 messages in the voicemail and a whole bunch of calls missed. I have both my phones, so I don't know what's going on. Anywho, so Pauline, I sincerely apologize. I will call you. So Debbie, thank you for your email. Aquarius girl, hello. Gypsy girl, as always, hello. Danica Kimball, hello. Always wondered. Let's see. So let me make a note of this. Lars mid-tank. Okay. Susie Q, hello. Robin O, hello. Wait, I missed Courtney. Hi Courtney. Mary Ganutz, hello. Alia. Oh, thank you, Alia. Then we have Carajaz. Hey, good to see you, honey. Tammy Smith, hello. I'm a mess right now, so whatever, right? So we'll see. And they were so the doctor's office were like, you know what, you could have somebody give the injection to you, or you could do it yourself. It has to go into the muscle as long as you don't hit a vein. I'm like, are you kidding me? Forget it. I'm not going to do it, because in 2012, I think 11 or 12 or sometime around then. This was after I had that major accident and I fractured my pelvis or whatever. They found out I had DVT, and then I had to take the blood thinner injections. They put me on super high doses. They actually stuck me in the hospital, and they're like, oh no, you can't go home now. I drove myself there with my legs swollen that big, and they were like, you're just about that close to having an aneurysm. And they took those scans or MRIs or whatever the heck, and they could see little bits and pieces. So they were worried that if I moved, that'll travel and I could end up pulmonary embolism. And so I was like, yeah, I gotta go home. I got 2 big dogs I need to take care of. And they're like, and this is with me on crutches, okay? I was still driving around trying to get work done. And work, you gotta work, right? And so they said, oh, we are not gonna discharge you. And then I said, okay, I need to use the restroom. They said, no, we'll get you a bedpan. I was like, screw this shit. I ain't doing no bedpan. And I said, look, I'm not doing a bedpan. I just have to go and pee. I just have to. So they said, hang on a minute, and they left me there and they stepped out, and then I quickly made a dash to the restroom and come back. I have a feeling that they did that just to say that we didn't know that we told her not to get off the bed, but she had to. We didn't know she was going to do it. You know, they have to cover their behinds also, and I don't blame them at all, not one bit at all, because I was that stubborn and I was that insistent. I am not having a bedpan. I'm not. I'm just going to get up and go to the bathroom, and I'm not going to hold it in either. You just can't. So anyway, and then so they had me do this PT-INR testing, blood testing every week. I had to get that test done to see what the clotting or something. I don't know. Those of you who are nurses who know what PT-INR testing means. So they would draw blood literally every week, every Tuesday or Thursday, depending on, and they would adjust the dosage, and then I had to take the tablets. But before that, tablets, they put me on high doses of whatever, the blood thinner, and I had to get the injections. So the first day I went there, they told me, oh yeah, here are the syringes, here is it, the nurse will give it to you today, and you can go home and you can give it, and you're supposed to give it around your belly button. And they said, okay, you practice. I said, I can't do it. And they said, we'll practice, come on, let's practice. I don't know how long that nurse took, and finally she just gave up. And it's not her fault, I just couldn't do it. All I ended up doing was bruising myself so badly that she was like, never mind, leave it. And she said, you know what, just come to the doctor's office. Every single day I had to take it every 12 hours. So 5 a.m. in the morning and 5 in the evening. And they said not to skip and not to mess up, right? So every single day I had to take that. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I just bruised myself so badly, and I was like, this isn't happening. So I had a neighbor who, and God bless her, very sweet lady. She was working for the police department, and she was an EMT at some time, and so she had knowledge about it. A very sweet lady, a single lady, and so she had 2 dachshunds. Oh my God, those dogs! One of them was 16 years old, blind, no teeth, but man, could he create a ruckus or what? Anywho, so she was very sweet, and she would come over every day in the morning. I gave her a key to the house, and she had to go to work, depending on what her shift was. So she would come in the morning, and she would, of course, she opens the door, my dogs are up, and then she'd say, Kirtana, let me give you the injection. She'd give me the injection, and she'd leave, and I'd still be in bed, And again, every day in the evening, she'd come. Depending on her shift, she would take some time off, because she worked very close to where we lived. And she would come home really quick, and she'd be like, I'm coming, I'll give you your injection and whatever. She was so sweet. I'm forever indebted to her. I, send her my best wishes. Very, very sweet lady. Anywho, so they said, yeah, come and do the injection yourself. I'm like, Even when I missed the appointment, Mark was like, can you not give it to yourself? And I was like, really? No. So that's a little bit of a story that's completely irrelevant to any of this, but so there you go. I had to share something. Yeah, so it's crazy, isn't it? Motor vehicle accident. Yeah, Robin, it is so crazy. Oh my God, it's really difficult. Hey, Anne, how are you doing? Good to see you. So there we go, people. I mean, it is a struggle, not everybody. Not that I'm queasy or anything. I mean, I've helped veterinary doctors, foal horses and this and that and all that. All that I'll do, but whatever. Hi, Ari, good to see you. All right, so let's get on with this. I had to go on a rant. So, let me see. Give me 1 second what this is. Okay, so Lars. Okay, hang on 1 second. Date of disappearance. Oh, that is so weird, isn't it? So I was just looking up really quickly about this Lars Mittank. It says he's 28 years old from Berlin, Germany, and he disappeared on July 8, 2014 near a field. Okay, so I'm not going to go into all of that. It doesn't matter to me. So all I know, his date of birth is July 8th. No, that can't be. Hang on 1 second. Oh, what am I even doing here? Let me see. He was born on February 9th. Oh my God, girl. February 9th, 1986. And his date of disappearance is July 8th, 2014. Okay. All right. So, I mean, this is, and again, y'all, just don't be upset that I'm doing this particular random, somebody, who is the person here who asked about Lars. Hey, Sherilyn, good to see you. Somebody said, so who is the person here who mentioned Lars Mitkin or whatever? So please don't be upset with me if I have not taken anybody else's, thing and say, hey, somebody just pops up and says it and Kirtana is doing that. I've been suggesting this for a while and whatever. So don't feel like I'm picking and choosing or have favorites or anything. It all is depending on the energy around me. I go for it. That's how it is. Okay. Debbie Johnson, hello. What do I do with my little book? Give me 1 moment. Let me do whatever with this, my usual thingamajiggy with Lars. We have to have those sharpened pencils. Isn't this pretty? This is a pretty little piece to keep around the office, right? It's really cute though. I've had that for a while too. Anywho, so 3 Joaquin, right? Tank. Y'all, I'm not getting a good energy from this. Even before I start, I'm not getting a good energy. Hang on 1 second. 10, 13, 14, so that's 5, right? Hang on 1 second. What are we? 10, 18, 20, 25, that is 7, and then we have 10, 20, 31, 32, that is 5. So 10, 17, 8, okay? February 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 11, 12, 20, 29. So hang on, let's do that again. 10, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Wait, damn it. 2, right? 2. So we have 10, 18, 20, 29, 30. How did I do that wrong then? Let me focus. Okay, February, January, February. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so 7. So July 7. Yeah, okay. So he was born on February 9th. February 9th. So he's a Pisces sun, and he died on July 8th. Cancer. So we have 8, 4th house, right? He's a Cancerian. 4th house, so 1, 2, 3, 4th house. 8th house, so 1. No, he's not a Cancerian. He's a Pisces. 4th house, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is. He's a Pisces. He died in Cancer season. Okay, 8th house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Gemini. 4th house is Gemini. 7, 8th house is Virgo. And then he's got 10th house, which is fourth house is Gemini. 8th house is Libra. Lot of confusion. I'm getting so confused for no apparent reason over here. I don't even know why. All right, let's do this. Delvin, hello. Roma, hello. Good to see you. Good to see. Okay. Now, I also want to say for those of you, who are, who have learning something or whatever, I don't want to know, and please don't share with me what cards you get. If any of you all are drawing cards as I am drawing cards myself over here, right? Don't tell me what cards you get. I don't want to know. And do not post it, because I will block it and erase it, because I don't want people to think, oh, she's being influenced. Just try it and see what you might get. All right. Lars with tank. Lars Joachim with tank. Very interesting name, right? Because Lars and Tank, but he has his middle name as Joachim. Joachim. That is very South American, isn't it? I don't know anything as besides his date of birth and that he was declared missing. So, born in 86. 28 years. So whoever suggested this, oh, me? Oh, Alia? I have no idea. I'm wearing one of these little pencil thingies. I couldn't tell you how old it is, and if anybody has a problem with me keeping old makeup, whatever, I'm like that. So, I don't know if they even make this anymore. Patty Dubroff. She's a professional makeup artist. What is this color even? Lip Balm Crayon. I can assure you it's way past its expiration. It doesn't smell or anything. It's doing fine. Should I throw it away? Yeah. Do I want to? No. I suppose I will. I'm just being me, y'all. If any of y'all are going to be snooty and say, oh my God, look at her. Well, you know what? This is just me, man. I'm very real. So it doesn't smell or anything. It has a nice feeling. I've never had a bad reaction to it. And you know where of all places I bought this? I kid you not. Alia, you probably won't have Costco in your country, right? I bought it at Costco, people. There was a little kit that popped up on Costco, and I was so curious. I was like, what is this? And she had 3 of these pencils. I have the other 2, although it's somewhere in the mess of drawer, that I have for my makeup thingy. Like all of us, at least most of us, I suppose not all girls are messy, right? Hey Roma. So, hi Danica. Did I say hello to y'all already? Yeah. So 3 colors, like the softer neutral colors, and it's balm. It's more balm than color. In Texas, it hasn't melted, it hasn't deteriorated. I haven't had any reactions to it. It doesn't smell. You know how when makeup goes bad, particularly liquid or cream-based makeups and even lipsticks, they go bad and they smell funky. No, so once that starts happening is a sign that I will chuck it. So anyhow, I know, Carriage House, it's weird how we don't. Look at the things I'm talking about. I have a quad, Chanel eyeshadow quad. Those little circles, you get those 4 quads. And there was another one they used to make in triangles, and that was the eyeliner. I think I bought it in 1992, y'all. I had it until, and I wasn't using it, but the eyeliner was really good. They had a purple and they had some dark magenta. It was a powder eyeliners, but they were like 4 triangles, and I really wish to God I hadn't thrown it away. Just recently, a couple of months ago, I chucked it. I was like, oh my God, this is more than 30 years old, and I feel so bad after chucking it. It wasn't ruined. It didn't get hard pan, the top that hard for nothing. I don't even know why I threw it, and I regret it. I haven't been able to find it again. So the eyeliner was also in that same quads that Chanel makes, but instead of round circles, they were in triangles, and they're so beautiful. And even the brush that it came with, I used only that brush because it was perfect. Usually brushes that come in these makeup palettes, we chuck it because it's poor quality, but that was good. Anyhow, stop. No more makeup. Okay. Focus on Lars. Focus on Lars. Lars Joachim Tank. To the lady who suggested this, thank you for your suggestion. Delvin, I have no idea anything about this. Just now somebody here, just now when I was greeting everybody, and I see, there goes my memory. I don't even remember the person's name who suggested. She says, I was wondering about Lars Metank. So just literally now, I have no idea. I have no idea anything about Silke. Hi, Silke. Good to see you. Lars. Joachim Tank. Leo. Okay. Then we have Mars. Taurus. Sagittarius, and Pluto. I'm just looking at my cards, right? So you all can see these cards, right? There's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of red, there's green, okay, there's brown, there's blue, there's purple, right? And this soft color, then this soft color, right? Look at that. A lot of different colors in these cards, right? Right? See? Greens, browns, right? There are a lot of different colors. But there's so much red on the table. He's got Leo, Mars, and Sagittarius. So he's got Leo, Mars. Leo's first Mars, then Taurus, okay? Followed by Sag, right? And then Pluto. This is the only one that's that off color. Everything else is red on the table. I mean, the Taurus card has some green, and it's odd. There's so much red. There's so much amber, right? Give me 1 second, okay? So 10th house. So 10th house is active for him, right? So 10th house. So 10th house is career, reputation, morals, and life goals. 10th house also talks about profession, yes. Then we have the Leo. Leo, he's a Pisces. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th house. 6th house, work, health, and discipline and habits. And he has Mars, which rules Aries as well as Scorpio. Then Taurus, 1, 2, 3. 3rd house. 3rd house is siblings, adventures, short trips, immediate environment. Sagittarius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th house. That is Jupiter, profession, and Pluto. So I'm going to go so far as to say that so much of fiery, fiercely energy is over here, y'all. So let's take it back. 4th house. 4th house talks about emotions, home, family roots, property, vehicles. 8th house talks about will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, life, age, etc. And 10th house, which is work, health, 10th house is career, reputation, morals, and life goals. But 6th house is also active, work, health, discipline, and habits. So I'm going to say there seems to be a lot of very fiercely, fiery energy between him and siblings or people who are in his immediate environment. Like very, very high energy over there. There is a clashing of egos, a butting of heads. There is almost somebody being very stubborn. I don't know anything, y'all, about this Lars Mittank. Like I said, just now this lady suggested and I'm going for it. There's a lot of fiery, fiery energy over here. It's almost like a butting of heads, tussling, energy, power struggles type of a situation. And then you have somebody here in the middle who is very, very stubborn, almost willful, okay, and almost willful. But then there's also like, don't piss me off or I'm going to snap your head type of an energy here. And then you have Pluto, and Pluto, as we know, rules Scorpio, and Pluto is about regeneration, right? Death and new beginnings and regenerate, forgive and forget, all that, that sort of a stuff. Basically, Pluto is rising from the ashes, right? It's a very, very strong element. So you have Leo up front, which is the sun, and then Pluto. And he also passed in Cancer season, right? Let's take it. This is a little bit, like I said, there's a weird energy around this particular person. Let me just move this here just for the sake of, so y'all can see that I'm not looking. I'm looking at the camera, and there's so much over here, so I can't say one of them fell out. We'll see how it all rolls, and it's a little tea kettle. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? That's so cute. I'm going to keep it here. I'm not going to say anything. We'll see how it ties up in the focus. You probably can't see it because of my there. Right? There's a little bird. I suppose it shows better like this, right? T and L. T as in Thomas. Come on, focus, man. Seriously. T, L, Lars, that could be him himself. The number 3. U. How many do we have? 4. X. Come on, focus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Q. Two. So let me read that out. I have 2, 3. T as in Tom, Q as in Queen, L as in Lars, X as in Xmas, and U as in umbrella. Could there be a possibility that there is something to do with a crossing, like a railway crossing or an intersection, a major intersection? Don't know. We'll just go. Of course, if you all know the answer to those questions, you all can pop it up. Hey, Cindy Sue. She goes, nobody missed me. Of course we.
What would you like to know about Cindy?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know why she popped up. That is, what's the name? The city girl. Hi, Cindy. Of course we missed you. You always comment. I always respond to your comments, or at least give a thumbs up or a heart sign to say, hey, girl, I read your comments. Hey, Renona. Okay, let's get on with the reading because we're already 34 minutes in and I'm still dawdling about, right? So please let me know, whoever knows about this case. We're talking about Lars Joachim Mittank. So let me know if there was something about an intersection, like a major intersection, okay? It could be a railway intersection, a road intersection, or a railway station, or a travel station like an airport even, or even a landing strip where major intersections, okay? So intersections even such as, you know, from our surface streets, you get onto the freeways, that type of an intersection as well. I'm being stalled, y'all. Unbelievable. I'm being stalled. Unger. Okay, sure. You know, Unger is a name that you could say is Austrian or German, but I don't know why. I don't know what the T and Q and X stand for, but something Unger. Unger. I think Unger is the way you say it, right? Or Unger. I don't know. Okay. Hang on, y'all. I'm sorry, okay? I'm being stalled for some sort of a weird reason. Fuzzies in the eyeball. I'm being stalled. This is weird. If it comes to it, I will sage because I don't want to be stalled. Or on the other hand, maybe... Okay, show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Tell me what I need to know. Help me understand what I need to understand. Excuse me. Not at all surprised with the Scorpionic card. Taurus right on top of the Taurus card. I'm sorry, Virgo on top of the Taurus card. The Emperor, so we have Aries over here. So what I'm going to say, y'all, is, sorry, I shouldn't be doing all that on camera, but hey, I'm not being, whatever, just, anywho. There are very strong energies, very strong energies, clashing of egos, clashing of tempers, butting heads, disagreeing with each other, somebody being extremely stubborn, extremely demanding, stubborn, Also, this individual would have a very, very intense Taurus or Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but I'm going to say more Taurus and Virgo. Little bit demanding, does want, does need, does expect pampering, taken care of, liking all the good fancy. This is somebody who really is demanding for attention. It's like, I hate to say this, but it's like, let's face it, there are a lot of men like this around, there are women like this around as well, right? It's like, give me, take me, buy me, right? You want to date me? Okay, I expect this and this on the first date, and on the second day or the first month of dating, I expect this from you. That sort of a thing. Like, are you going to buy me any gifts? Are you going to take me somewhere? Are we going to go shopping? That kind of an energy is what I get. But then again, with the Virgo card, what that is telling me is not, because it's very calculated. Okay, it's calculated. This person has given a lot of thought, has had a lot of contemplation as to why am I wanting to associate myself with this individual who's so demanding. But on the other hand, this individual who is so demanding is also a little disturbed mentally and emotionally. Okay, so because he or she associates love and affection, what do they say, five something types of love, or whatever this person equates love to, what are you buying me, what are you gifting me, how do you, materialistic things. You get what I'm saying? But the other individual here is also contemplating a lot. Why am I stuck with this person? Why do I want to be with this person? What's the attraction? What's the draw? Like, why? Trying to figure out, how did I get into this? Why am I stuck in this? So we don't know anything beyond that. Let's pursue this a little bit further, and we'll see what's going on here. Very interesting energy here. See, and you have Pluto here, and then you have 13, so which is death. It talks about change and rebirth, right? And even if you look at it from the perspective of, is it the devil card? It does talk about addictions, control, wanting to let go, but the inability to let go. See, that's the thing. It's I think somebody definitely wanted to move away from this environment, right? Very strongly wanted to move away from this environment, and they couldn't. And hence they are like questioning themselves, like, how the hell did I get stuck in this? Like, what is it about this other person that I am afraid of letting go and moving on? Why can't I liberate myself? What is the addiction? Why can't I change? Why can't I, change and rebirth? Why can't I change? Why can't I start all over again? Waiting, and I'll show you these cards. This talks about waiting. Waiting for what though? Let's see. What are you waiting for? Oh my God, it says waiting for death. Are you serious? That's a bit macabre. Journey, falseness. This is telling us a story right here. Despair. What the hell is going on, people? What in the world is going on here? So was he on a journey, or was he headed out on a journey or a trip or something, right? So his demise happened. And again, remember earlier I said immediate environment, third house, it talks about short trips and immediate environment and communication too. So I do believe that something must have transpired in his immediate circle, immediate environment, while he was traveling or waiting to travel or on a journey. But there's a lot of falseness. So was he misguided? Despair. But we have reunion here, which is very odd. So was he wanting to get away from a particularly sticky environment so he can move on to something and somewhere or somebody who he could reunite with. There seems to be a lot of back and forth, in the sense that waiting to make a decision, but then after that you have the death card. It's almost like saying waiting for death. So I don't know whether Lars was mentally or psychologically a little bit in a stressed state. I don't think it is suicide, even though we have despair. I do believe that he might have been a little bit despairing for the situation that he's in, but he's also coming to realize that there's a lot of falseness surrounded by whatever this individual or the situation that he's experiencing with these individuals. And yes, I do believe he was intending to go on a journey, either to a journey to escape from this nonsense and to recoup or whatever, or journey as in just move away from this towards something else, because we have a reunion. Somebody has tried to reconnect with him. But with this death and despair card right on top of each other, that is telling me that he did contemplate at some point in time that, you know what, it's better to just die than to have to experience this. So I wonder if he was in a relationship that he felt very, very upset because there was a lot of falseness over there. And remember, with the Taurus card, I said that this person is all about give me, take me, buy me. That individual might have still been waiting for something from him, an answer, a response, or something from him, and that wasn't forthcoming. So now, am I going to jump and say here, am I going to just say, not jump, why do I have to jump to say it? Am I going to say that, this is a love triangle or whatever? I don't know about the triangle aspect of it, but it definitely has some sort of either he was having a relationship with somebody or he just broke up with somebody. But here's the thing, these strong energies where there's a lot of butting of heads, clashing of egos, clashing of willpowers. It's like a lot of contentiousness. It may not necessarily appear so, but there is. And yes, with the Pluto card at the end of it, I'm saying he was tired of it. He's like, I just want to break away but how do I do it? I'm over. I want to restart. But then you have consolation over here, and consolation is saying, yeah, what is the consolation? Can you show me what is the consolation? What is the consolation? Like, what is the consolation? Somebody is offering him an olive branch. So I wonder if he was headed towards reuniting with somebody, okay, and was and kind of that individual must have offered him an olive branch to say, hey, come on over here with me, stay here for a while, and then try to recover and room. I do believe he was meant to go meet with somebody so that he could take a break and kind of recover, recoup, or whatever. We have thief, hope, one more card from this, and sweetheart. Okay. So what this is telling me is, I don't know, it feels like there was a betrayal of her affections over here. And I also do believe somebody must have offered him an opportunity to, hey, get away from it all, man. Come and relax over here. Stay here for a while. And then, you figure out what you need to do and what you can get, go back. But it's weird. We have the waiting, we have the reunion, we have journey, we have sweetheart, we have hope, and in the middle of all this we have a thief. I wonder if he felt that his relationship with somebody or somebody betrayed his relationship. When you talk about stealing and thief, etc., it doesn't necessarily mean somebody stole materialistic things from you. It could be somebody stole your life, somebody stole your relationship, somebody stole your significant other from you, that sort of a thing. But there's a lot of hope in him to want to reconnect with this person. This is weird. Does anybody know, hi Renona, does anybody know anything else with regards to Lars Mittank? Gypsy Girl says Kirtana 100% on target. Oh, I hope so. So I don't know, let's see. So I have fear, worries, tense situation, get back to the basics. Okay, we'll say. I think he didn't. He was wanting to go and recover so that he could, where to go? Oh, okay. Oh my God, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, look at this. Remember, I got this teapot, right? You remember this bad little guy? Not bad. I mean, I don't even know why I'm trying to hold it up. You remember this guy? Hang on. Oh my goodness. For real. You remember this little teapot up front? Right? What are the odds that we get a teapot over here? So this does say a deep friendship with somebody of the same sex. Now that doesn't mean that it was an intimate relationship. It just could be oh wait. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Read back in chat. Okay. Read up the chat at Kirtana. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Read up the ticket and nailing this reading. Oh, Silke Bilig has posted something. Okay. Lars was in Bulgaria with a group of friends. He got in an altercation with soccer fans, which he caused and got injured. The friends left ahead of him. He had to stay back due to burst yet. Holy moly. Hi, Pauline. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Okay. Shortly before boarding his flight, Metang fled the airport in Varna. Suffering from a recent head injury he had sustained a few days back, he disappeared into the forest surrounding the airport. Oh, wow. Okay. Cindy says, I promise I'm not a troll. We know you're not a troll. You always post comments on my on my videos. I know you. Oh my God. Who said you are? No, girl. Cindy, you're crazy, girl. Okay, it's all right, Cindy. All good. We're back on track. We are back on track. Carrie, hello. All right, let's get on with this reading. So maybe his relationship, whoever it was he was counting on, is the one who said, hey man, come and stay with me somewhere and wherever, recover, recoup, etc. And then you can get back to, whatever. Definitely something has come to an end, okay, but I'm also going to say, for here I have the Tower card, but with the Tower card in the general tarot is destruction, but here it's a solid foundation, success with effort. So the Tower card can be construed either as positive or negative depending on what was preceding it and what is before and after, right? So before, it says a deep friendship with somebody of the same sex. So I'm going to say with this, it says his relationship with this person is very strong. Now let's see what comes after that, because this came late, didn't it? Let me take these. So it's a successfully overcoming a problem. So that's a positive thing. That Tower card is positive. So whoever was his best friend or whatever, he felt a very strong connection with that individual, and that individual could have helped him or was wanting to help him overcome the situation that he had. Remember, I see consolation. Come and stay with me for a little while and get past this. And then we have a bell which talks about announcement. So what is the announcement that they were planning on making? I don't know. Involvement with the law. Well, okay, so the information has come out that he had something to do with the law. Well, if he had had an altercation with somebody, that would of course be construed as involvement with the law, right? An announcement was made that he had some sort of an altercation or involvement with the law. Then you have beware of greed. So this beware of greed card ties up with the Taurus card, y'all, for me. It really does, because I wonder what this is about, It really does tie up for me with the Taurus card. So I don't know if hang on, this is kind of getting a little weird. Climbing towards success. So that greed, whoever it is who beware of greed. I don't think he was a greedy person. I don't see him as being that. It's somebody else. Although he might have been the kind of a person who was obviously wanting to get ahead in life, etc. I mean, think about it, 28 years old or 29 or whatever, right? So y'all, I have to sage for a second. I'm sorry, I just have to, because let me just turn off the fan for a second, okay? I just got a really weird kind of a random thought in my head, and I don't want to be having those thoughts, so it's a little too close to home. So I just had to. This was a bit weird. But we'll leave this guy right here. He can stay right there. See, that's the kind of stuff, when thoughts like that pop into my head, I kind of flip out, y'all. I seriously do. Let me turn the fan back on. Alright, for as long as this thing burns, it is going to burn. So let's get on with it. Oh, golly. Okay, it makes sense, because climbing towards success, and then we have something important such as a new job or a raise. Can anybody tell me if he had just applied for a job, or he had just gotten a job or something? And then we have a wreath which says sorrow over a loss. So I will tell you though, I mean, he most certainly is not in the physical world. It's not like he got tired of life and he ran off and he's like, to heck with all you people. And I don't think it's suicide either. I do believe he is no more in the physical world. But the odd thing here is, it's almost like he feels very threatened. That's the energy I'm picking up, like very threatened, like very, very threatened energy. And there is despair too. He's like very threatened and a lot of sadness. His intention was to reunite with somebody. He definitely wanted to reunite with whoever it is. Reunite with a sweetheart. This card. I'm going to stop with this. A lot of cards. I am going to say he had some good, like people thought positively of him, but he was also doing things that were risky business and taking a chance, okay? Then we have, too much concerned with sexual matter. So he was either very amorous or, had a lot of flings or used to or I gotta be, because very heightened sexual energy, let's put it at that. There's also a feeling like he was very frustrated. See, that frustrated card comes up quite a bit, right? Despair, frustration, right? What was he frustrated about? Was he in any way, shape or form, I'm trying to figure out, was he in any way, shape or form like restricted, felt tied down, restricted, and could also mean literally tied down even. It could be literally tied down even or restricted. Birth or conception of a child, we'll get to that. Somebody you know is undependable and insincere. I think that's coming from the Taurus energy. So I wonder if there was some talk about, oh, I'm pregnant, and there could have been something like that said to lure him, that sort of a situation. Somebody is trying to come between him and him and a friend. So there is some. Does anybody know if Lars Mittank was in a relationship or had dealings with a female who had dark hair? I do believe he was trying to unravel something that was going on and wanting to kind of figure things out and trying to resolve it, but he couldn't get out of it because he was restricted. There is some sort of an interaction. I wouldn't say altercation, but interaction with, if he had a girlfriend or a significant other, that individual, looks like it's a female, she definitely had dark hair, somebody with dark hair, whether he had a platonic relationship with her, or whether he was related to her, period. But I'm going to say intimate relationship. There's a need to get away from this because it says time to go out and have fun. Maybe that's what he was doing when he went to the soccer match, just to get away from all of this and to cut loose and kind of just figure things out and see where he wanted to go and how he wanted to proceed when all this drama happened. But I don't think he's in the physical world anymore. Can somebody tell me, have they found him? I don't think they have, because 2014, no, and that is Cancer season, so no, I don't think. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. That's okay. Okay. He was successful in his job and helped a lot with his handicap. Oh, he had a handicapped father. Oh, carriage house. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's what she's like. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cite. So I was like, they haven't found him. I don't think they will. And I will also tell you, somebody should comment if they know something about drinking tea a lot, wanting freedom and drinking tea a lot. That's what's popping up. This little Tinkerbell thingy is that I do believe that's the individual who he either the love of his life, or whoever that drama queen is, or whatever. I think that's what that is all about. Silke, can you tell me the name of the soccer match, the team? I assume it's local. Does it start with T as in Tom, Q as in Queen, L as in Lars, X as in Xmas, or U as in Umbrella? So let me know if that's any of it. But why do I also get this feeling that the name Unger or Unger? Now see, remember I said that card, I don't know if I'll find it, where I felt that he felt like he was tied down or limited for some reason. Remember? Like, I'm not going to find it. This deck, it was from this deck. Look at how big this deck is. Remember that card where I said he felt like he was tied down or whatever? I wonder whether he did feel restricted because of his being the primary caretaker for his dad, I wonder, because somebody just said he was taking care of his father. So maybe there were some limitations because of that, not because he didn't want to. Maybe he just felt that, the options for him were not as much. Or he even though he might have had options, he couldn't consider them because his primary concern was his dad, right? So let me state my disclaimer. This is for entertainment only. These are my observations and my opinions. Do your own research and form your own conclusions. I don't think they'll find him. And we know soccer fans can get very vicious. I suppose fans from any sporting thing, right? But we know soccer fans are like very, very passionate, right? We know that for a fact. No offense meant to any particular team or anything, but the heightened passions, more so the clubs than, we know that. I was so concerned because my son, I'm not going to take that, and I won't talk about my son just now because it's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to take that. Okay. Wow, strange timing. Yeah, I see you. Okay. So let's leave that. I'm going to ask a couple of other questions for Lars, and then we'll take it from there and we'll see how everything goes. Right? Oh, don't fall. These are some really beautiful tarot cards. I really like them. Look at the artwork on this. I'll show you the tarot. Just the box. Uh-oh, come on, man. Focus. So I couldn't tell you when I bought this deck and where I bought this deck, but it is the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg, and beautiful cards. Look at this. I really love the artwork and image. Come on, focus. See? Uh-oh. Come on, buddy. Oh, it won't focus just when I want to show you. So let's. Hey, Sherilyn. Then we have Genevieve 69. Is Donnie going to help me? Okay. The altercation happened in a bar. That's what Silke says. Hey, Lady Sophia. Good to see you. I know, it is a beautiful deck. So Genevieve 69 says, is Donnie going to help me throughout my illness? Oh, Genevieve, you want free tarot service? No, that's not how this works. So if you want a personal tarot reading, you have to pay for it. I don't do it free. Okay, so Silke says he wasn't the primary caregiver. His mom is still there to look after him. Okay. Oh, they didn't go to a soccer stadium. It happened at a bar. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everybody, is all heightened alertness and heightened anxiety and stress because their team is playing, and then a little bit of alcohol in the mix, right? We know how that goes. Okay. You know what he says, what I'm picking up? Oh, I was an asshole too. I pushed back. That's what I'm getting. I pushed back. The reason I moved it is because the 2 of coins was on top of the 6 of coins. So I saw the 2 of coins first. So that's the, and then I'll show you these cards. What was the name of the bar though? Does anybody know the name of the bar? And that Unger, that thing is, it's like going on and on in my head, and I'm like, oh my God, leave me alone for a second now. So I don't know what that is supposed to mean. There was some sort of a bet. There's some sort of a bet or a challenge. Same thing here. Okay. All right. There's some sort of a bet or a challenge. Okay. And it was like a challenge, like a bet. Hey, like we know, betting or something to do with challenging somebody or betting somebody and saying, hey, I'll up you and whatever. But somebody actually didn't do very well. And then it was a question of, okay, you need to pay up. Or it was like, you need to pay up or so there was a bet, there was a challenge, right? I don't think he paid. Or I don't think whoever was supposed to pay up. It was like one of those harmless bets you have, right? Who do you think is going to win the next goal? Or, player number so-and-so or, that sort of a thing. But there was money bet on it. And unfortunately, whoever lost didn't pay up, and that caused concern because the strength card pops up. That caused concern, and that's where the tussles started. Hey, come on, man! Like, are you? Don't be a, Again, no offense meant to girls. I'm a woman myself, so I suppose I can say it could be like, don't be a girl, you better pay up. What, you don't have money, is it? Like, what do you mean? You can't, like, it's you can't cough up, right? I mean, like, what? So, and that kind of instigated, because then we have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is talking about people started talking, and people started like talking, right? Page of Swords is gossiping and talking, and a lot of energy like that. And then you have the Judgment card, and the Judgment card, as we know, is a Pluto card. It talks about, okay, you either regenerate, right? Meaning you try to salvage whatever little you can, pay up and buzz off, or you have to know how to release yourself from this binding situation that you're in. Like, how do you say that? How do you, like, are you going to throw up your hands and say, all right, man, I give up, I lost, here's the money? Or are you going to try to extricate yourself by just the gift of the gab? And then we have the Knight of Clubs. See, that's the thing. No, he tried to talk his way out of a situation, or whoever this is who lost the bet tried to talk his or her way out of the situation. And that's when people started kind of getting a little bit, he was not the only one involved in the altercation on his side. So it was like this side type of a thing. then that's when with the 9 of clubs, somebody was like, hey man, stay within your limits, okay, don't you dare, like, hey, this is not your town, or that kind of, because 9 of clubs talks about keeping within your boundaries, maintaining your boundaries, and keeping within your limitations. And then you have a lot of young energy. Look at it. We have page of swords, page of coins, right? 9 of clubs, knight of clubs, like a lot of young energy. And then we have the page of coins. Now the page of coins is, hey man, be patient man, let's just wait, the game isn't over, or let's just wait, right? There is some more to come out. Once that news comes out, then we'll know. There could be a possibility that maybe they weren't sure if that was a goal or not, and they were waiting for the camera. You know how they do that in sporting events. But unfortunately, whoever this person said, hey wait, they haven't yet announced, was just trying to kind of calm down situations and calm everything down, and that's not his energy though. But then we have the Queen of Swords, okay, even though it's a queen, I do believe somebody over there stepped forward, queen, literally a female, stepped forward and said, no, this is not right, you guys need to take it out, you need to stop. Like, this person was very harsh and said, cut it out right now or else, type of a thing. And I don't think that went down very well, because after that the King of Swords pops up, and the King of Swords is, remember, the swords energy is intellectual, having the ability to be rational about things, trying to verbally kind of insinuate, try to verbally kind of say, pacify everybody. This can be a rash energy, and this can be a harsh energy, and yet this can be a very soft energy as well. But also the intention behind this is to take swift action, to swiftly mitigate whatever drama is going on. So this Queen of Swords started off with that, and it started getting a little heightened, and the King of Swords stepped in and said, no, we have to stop this, this is crazy or whatever, and that's it, no more. But I don't think that went down very well, because people might have thought that he was reneging on something, or he was going back. There are a whole bunch of people involved. The Strength card popping up here is a Leo card ruled by the Sun, and the Leo card was the first card to pop up. Remember, in this deck, it was the first card to pop up. So let me take a look. Could this have been prevented? Yeah. This was the first card that popped up, followed by Mars, followed by Taurus, followed by Sagittarius, followed by Pluto. Remember? This could have been stopped, y'all. This definitely could have been stopped. He hasn't run away. He isn't hiding. He hasn't decided that, oh, I'm fed up of them. Maybe he was stressed, trying to relieve some of the stress, right, in his life. So maybe that's why he was like, maybe a relationship wasn't going that well, and he's like, I'm going to take a break and go do fun things or whatever. Maybe that was the intention, but unfortunately it turned out to be something else, because whatever drama happened, this is not making any sense. So we have wife, older woman, 3 of Cups, we have fortune and illness. So this is clearly popping up the father. Fortuna is, lady luck, fortune, whatever. But then why do we have pleasure seekers? So I wonder if he was like, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to go, I'm going to have fun, and then I'll come back and then I will, figure things out. I wouldn't be surprised. Fortuna showing up here, I do believe it has something to do with the fact that he might have either got a job, a new job, a raise, or something like that. So he must have been, on one hand, feeling good about certain aspects of his life. On the other hand, he was feeling very restricted and tied down, and feeling like he was misled. He was deceived. that sort of a thing. And maybe this whole outing, it wasn't just this one outing. I do believe there was a whole series of events or things he had planned to kind of just go and like take a break, detach yourself from things and kind of regroup. And maybe that's why even the Virgo card popped up. Regroup, refresh, and come back, right? And unfortunately it went down south. I don't think he is missing and hiding, and I would be very surprised if somebody says he is still in the physical realm. I'd be super surprised. I would be really surprised if anybody says he is in the physical realm, physical world. Temperance, finding the balance. The Hermit card, seeking. The Hangman, oh my God. So when we have temperance, the Hangman, the Hermit card, which is Virgo, right? And the Hangman. It's trying to understand through reason, trying to come to some sort of a understanding, reasonable understanding and acceptance of a particular situation. Although there's a lot of introspection with regards to the fact that he is missing. This is his parents, right? Lot of introspection. I think the mother is a little bit more understanding and accepting of the situation, but the father is still kind of, if his father is still alive, I do believe the father is still kind of trying to search, find answers, trying to figure out things. And the Hangman here is telling me that, no matter what they do, at the end of the day, there's a lot of uncertainty and there is a great inability to move forward. I don't think they will ever really truly find out what exactly happened to him. So Susie had to check. Hey girl, take care. So thank you everybody for joining me on this impromptu thing. No, I'm not stopping. I'm just saying thank you. All right. So give me a thumbs up. Don't forget. All right. Let's look at some other cases. Okay. Let's do Karine C. Hey girl, how are you? Carrie Finlay. Okay. So let's do some random stuff, right? So I'm not looking at his thing anymore. We're done with Lars, Mitank, Joachim. So I'm just going to do some random readings, like almost like a recap. Okay. So what? Happy face killers. Hey, Seeking Serenity, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. Well, let's do that. Debbie? Did I not do one for him, Bob Saget? I think I did one for him. I think I did one. But his is not like a mysterious death, right? Although there is, I believe. Like, I'm not buying into, oh, he just hit his head and he died. I don't know. I'm going to do absolutely. So let's do a quick question for, I'm not going to delve too deeply into it, but I'm just going to do a quick one for Bob Saget. Let's see. I don't think it's a natural death. I mean, like, yeah, he could. How do you hit your head? You bounce up and then bounce back. Well, I suppose. But then that's got to be a lot of Seeking Serenity says Lisa Knight. Okay. A quick question about, show me what I need to see about Sagittarius. Now, again, I'm not doing his numbers. I'm not doing nothing for him, right? I'm just randomly. So Sagittarius is Jupiter 9th house. Yes, gift of the gab, looking beyond. I've already done Xavier Harrison. There's still no justice for him, right here. Hang on 1 second. Just give me one moment. Let me catch up on this. Hang on. Oh my God. Protection from a very powerful friend, okay? Problems that needed to be resolved and disappointment in some affair. Ah. Climbing towards success. Okay, so so ninth house, as we know, talks about intellect, higher education, distant travel, luck, religion, gift of the gap, having the ability to look beyond, yada yada yada. And ninth house is also talking about Jupiter, which is center stage. Jupiter doesn't do anything in limitation. So yeah, we know he was in the public eye. But then here we have, he had protection from somebody who was really high up. So let me just say this right out. Bob Saget was very well connected. He wasn't the kind of a star who was out and about in every single day's news, a clip from E! News or whatever, but very well connected. Then there were some issues with regards to his life that he was really looking forward to having them, resolved through the help and via the help of this powerful friend. Unfortunately, they had seemed to have been some sort of a disappointment with regards to a particular affair. Now, when we say affair, could it be an actual affair? Highly possible, or could be an affair as in some kind of a business dealing. I'm leaning more towards, I'm not going to say. Just an affair. Could be an affair of the heart. Could be an illegal affair. Legal affair. Could be affairs of the heart. Stepping out of relationship. Could be business affair. Whatever. I won't get into it. But he was definitely in the process of climbing up the success ladder. Yes, he was in his mid-60s. Wasn't he? 60 something. But that doesn't mean that you've ended in time for retirement. I do believe that he definitely would have continued to be even more successful, right? But for whatever reason, things did come to an end. And it is what it is. I have had the pleasure of actually being at an improv where Bob Saget has done his stand-up comedy in Irvine, improv in California in Irvine. Pretty cool guy. I had the pleasure of meeting him even. I mean, not like, hey, we're buddies, let's have a drink. But you know how they stand by the entrance and you walk out and you get to shake hands with them or take a photograph. I do have a photograph somewhere. But pretty cool guy. And let me tell you, he wasn't, this whole image of him being America's father, like, with those two twins, Full House or whatever. Oh my God, he had a potty mouth, at least in the show, at least in the comedy thing. Which, I'm not judging him, but it was interesting. So it says that the scholar, I do believe this means that there was a lot of research he was doing and also looking, I wouldn't be surprised if he's very well educated. Now, when we talk about, very literate, so knowledgeable, right, into all those things. But why do we have hope over here? So I think his thing was trying to research and trying to figure out a way to get out of the situation that talks about the problems to be resolved. And there was a lot of hope that it would be resolved. Unfortunately, you have misfortune, which is done for. I'm not going to go into this any further. I'm just not. I'm not. Okay, hang on one second. Xavier Harrelson. Hey Pauline, thank you so much. Girl, I don't know what I did to my hair. See, my hair is 20 different types of, I messed it up. Because in my camera, I see it different. So I'm like, that's what I do, right? When I wake up in the morning, whichever way my hair wants to lay, I'm like, we'll just mush you into place and set you down there. I don't fight it. So, and I want to say this little sundress thingy, I bought it on Amazon, y'all. I couldn't tell you how much I paid. It was definitely not expensive at all. Now, I'll tell you though, I could tell you the price, but these 3 rings that they have here and the zip is a functional zip, but then it'll kind of go up like this and I'll feel choky. I don't want it. But this is like plastic. It's not, you can tell it's not that super fine quality, but then again, it's not cheap either. And the good thing about this is here, so it's got 2 pockets, and if I don't know if you can see, but it's about 5 inches from the top of 5 to 6 inches from the top of my knee. I'm 5'10", okay, so It's not a super long dress, but then if I were to, bend over, of course you would see everything because I'm tall. But then what I mean by that is, like, if you accidentally drop something and pick it up, depending on how you do that. What is that Reese Witherspoon does that snap and chat? What is that? Oh, that movie, that one thing I'll never forget. Something and snap and whatever, like, yeah. No, but this is a fairly modest dress. I mean, when you're walking and all that stuff, of course it covers your derriere pretty substantially, like, it's not that short where it's like you sneeze and all bets are off type of thing. Yeah, I was like, you know what, it'll just to wear around the house or whatever, it's fine. So, and I like that it's that weird watercolor type of thing. Don't know how it's going to. I washed it once on gentle cycle, so it's still surviving, so we'll see. Yeah, it's very comfortable, and the fabric also, it's pretty nice. So anywho, and see, it's just got enough. The pockets, y'all, the pockets. So even if I want to take my puppy dog for a walk, I have my phone, my tissue, and my keys. Perfect. Wait, what? Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. So, no, I'm not going to do Steve Irwin, no. But somebody asked about not Woody Harrelson. Oh my God, what am I saying? No, not Woody Harrelson. Why is Woody Harrelson popping up in my head? Hang on one second. Seeking Serenity. Oh my God, Harrelson, that child. Oh my God, what is his name? See, I busy talking and I forgot his name. Xavier Harrelson. Give me 1 second, okay? Let me do a quick card pull for Xavier Harrelson and see what's going on as far as... I thought they had found somebody, right? Hang on. Xavier Harrelson. I thought they had found somebody. Oh no, it wasn't Xavier Harrelson. It was for the other kid, isn't it? The kid who had some autism or something, that young boy. Oh my God. Okay, let me focus. Xavier Harrelson. Show me what I need to see. No, nothing's going to pop up of that. It's going to be a while. Saturn still holding back information, still in the shadows, still time to go. But then why do I get the feeling that they kind of sort of know? It's like going round and round and round and round in circles. So the circle is big and it's getting closer and closer and closer, but it's taking some time. At the moment it is in shadows. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if the police actually are onto something, but they're not disclosing, because it's almost like a ring net, right? That they're circling around. It's like sharks. The police are circling around this group, but they don't want to give out information. It's organizational. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's organizational. It's kept in the dark. Page of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's actually kind of going undercover and doing some detective work as far as this particular group is concerned, and Xavier Harrelson is not the only one. Judgment card. Yes, I totally agree. 8 of Cups. Okay, I am telling you absolutely that they are going to be working on this case. I wouldn't be surprised if they're undercover. It is not just Xavier Harrelson. There's other things involved. It's actually kind of sort of going after a group type of thing. I don't know the connectivity or how close it is related to his case, but somehow they feel it is. And then you have the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is a lot of effort is being made to build this case up, okay? A lot of effort. There is a lot of growth and a lot of effort being put in, and therefore a lot of growth coming up with regards to this case. However, 8 of Cups is saying somebody is like just about had enough and willing to walk away from this. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just because of blue collar pressure. Why did I say blue collar pressure? Maybe some blue collar person is involved, who knows? And then 5 of clubs. See, there is back and forth arguments, challenges, obstacles. Maybe that blue collar person who's somehow involved in this is doing everything to restrict it. There's a lot of obstacles and fighting and willing to walk away because whoever is investigating has had enough of it. Page of Coins is saying that yes, absolutely there is going to be some news brought forward, but stay strong in due time. Okay. All right. So okay. So then, no, I'm not doing Ivana Trump. I mean, for what? She passed. She lived a good life. She had a good life. Condolences to her family, and nothing crazy about that. Okay. Oh, wow. She should be okay. Oh, okay. So let's focus on the reading rather than discussing personal things. Yeah, you're right, Afro-human, absolutely. Okay, so somebody says Ricky Martin is facing 50 years in prison. OMG, what in the world did he do? I didn't even know about it. Oh, wait. Oh, she died in an accident? Kareen says Ivana Trump not buying chair accident. Ivana Trump. Oh, Ivana Trump had a chair. I couldn't be bothered about that bunch. They can kiss my bum cheeks for all I care. I'm so over them. Okay, wait. Ricky Martin. Let's do that. It's like, that privileged whatever. Oh my God. I mean, you have people looking you straight in the face and lying to you. It's like, girl, get over yourself. I can't stand that. And that doofus husband of hers. They think they're so privileged that they can basically do whatever they want. Oh my God. I'm not. It'll piss me off, but okay. But Ivanka Trump, well, I'm going to just say that, I don't know anything except that she's lived a good life, right? I mean, very statuesque lady and, not bad looking, at least in her younger days. As we all grow old, gravity, I suppose, but absolutely carriage house, absolutely. Francis says, give us a update on Delphi case. Hang on, Francis. I was thinking about that actually, but let me see what this drama is about. This doofus Ricky Martin. What the hell did he do, y'all? I don't know. Okay, Ricky Martin. What in God's name did you do, doofus? 50 years in jail? OMG. Whoa. So we have water, Uranus, and Aries. Let me quickly see what his birthday is, okay? I won't do numbers and all that, but let me just see. So his birthday is, when is his birthday? He was born on December 24th, 1971. Oh my God. He's 50 years old. December 21st, 1971. December 21st, 1971. What a dumbass. Well, I'm just going to say serves him right. Okay, so we have water, we have Uranus, and we have Aries. Oh my God. So 6th house, yes, right? 24, 44, 45, 6,000, 9,000. Work, health, discipline, and habits, enemies and diseases, and 9th house does talk. Oh, dude. Why, man? Why? So he is a Sag, right? So when he has Aries, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth house is Aries, and fifth house talks about speculation and kids. So did he do some mischief with little children? Because fifth house talks about love affairs, speculations, and kids, or something to speculative thingy with children. Did he do some mischief with? Oh my God! Why? Oh, what an idiot! I'm not using these nice cards for that asshole. Yes, I said it. I'm using a bad word. Yes, but it's called for. It's justified in his case. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So fifth house, y'all. Think about it. Fifth house, love affairs, speculation, and kids. And then sixth house, work, health, discipline, habits, and diseases also. And enemies too. Now, is there a chance he was set up, or he could have been set up? I'm sure they are always enablers, right? They are always enablers for these movie stars and these people. But hi Sherilyn, thank you. But here, ladies and gentlemen, let me say something over here. I'm just going to throw it out there. Look, I understand this is a great forum for opportunity for you all to exchange, talk to each other and do all those things. And that's fine, as we all do, because we're a group of family here, right? I get it. But can we kind of tone it down a little bit in discussing personal things here and kind of focus on readings? Because I assumed that y'all are all here because of tarot reading for people. And, I'm not saying don't talk about anything else, but can we kind of tone it down and kind of focus on readings? Because I feel like, why am I wasting my time here when people are talking about the sun, moon, and stars and not paying attention to? So I would appreciate it. Show me some love, right? I mean, yeah, sure. I'm not saying don't discuss anything personal. I mean, of course, at the end of the day, y'all are adults. You do what you do. But kind of, at least I would like to see, and I would like to know that y'all are actually interested in this and what I'm doing. So just tone it down a little bit, because, even though I don't look up at the screen every single minute, I sense and shift in energy, and then I get distracted. That's the only reason. Otherwise, in all honesty, so let's then I also get sucked into that, right? I'll be like, wait, what happened? So, and then I lose focus. So that's the reason why. I hope you all understand. I'm not being mean or anything. I truly hope you all understand. Okay, let's do this. Ricky Martin, what a doofus, what an idiot. Unbelievable. Beware of self-delusion. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay, we have somebody new entering your life. Beware of self-disillusion. Disappointment in a friend or lover. See, I wouldn't be surprised if he has been enabled as well, because sixth house talks about enemies. So is there a possibility he was set up a little bit? Sure. But then again, he's old enough. He's a grown-ass man. He should have some common sense, right? Think with his head, not with his weenie whiner, right? So someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. Okay, that's possibility. Maybe somebody has come to realize his true character, and they're like, dude, I can't be with you. I'm out of here. I don't want to be associated with you. He's going to be losing a bunch of people in his life, and then he's going to have somebody else come into his life, and that is not going to go down very well. That other person who's going to be entering his life and basically taking kind of control, that's going to be a codependent relationship. Ricky Martin is going to basically destroy himself if he hasn't already. He is going to be destroyed. Seek out information that will help you. But see, the problem is I think he's relying too much on other people. It's like self-destruction almost. Why the hell would he do that? What an ass. Wasn't he always thought to be a really nice guy and all that? Well, now you know. dissatisfaction with life. Y'all, okay, I'm going to say this. Self-destruction, y'all. Self-destruction. Absolute self-destruction. Somebody is leaving your life too. Self-destruction, y'all. I think this fellow is kind of going to do something stupid, or at least attempt to. Oh my God. What an idiot. So much of it. Okay. So I do believe that he is going to be, first and foremost, his career is destroyed, obviously. Secondly, he is losing his control and his authority with regards to his career trajectory. But on the other hand, he is also being pushed to show strength and not back down from this drama that's going on. In other words, people are saying, no, stand up and fight. This was all a setup, stand up and fight. But the problem is that is misguidance and people egging him on, right? People kind of misleading him. Because I wouldn't be surprised based on these cards over here where he is as accused. But people are trying to, enable us. Oh, no, you didn't do it, Ricky. You're a good man. I was there that day. No, they're not. But you didn't do it. I know for a fact, Ricky. Don't worry about it. Don't say, what is that? What do they say? When they say, do you want to agree that your thing, or do you want to say that no, you're not guilty? Whatever that terminology is. He is going to oh my God, he is definitely going to be losing people, because you have empty chair, dissatisfaction, people who are pretty prominent in his life not being in his life anymore. No, see, enablers, it's all about his fortune. Listen, for as long as he has his fortune, for as long as he has his enablers, they're going to try to say, no, don't accept the guilty charge, fight for it. You'll be fine, Ricky, fight for it. But that's misleading. Anyhow, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he will. Okay, so so let's move on. Yeah, it could be, because there's a lot of money involved also, right? So is there a possibility like he was set up? Yeah, like I said even before I started, right? I mean, he could have been set up. Extraction. Oh, we'll set you up. Or it could be just people egging him on, right? And saying, it's okay, man, you're fine. This person is 18 actually, whereas that person could be 15. We've seen time and time and again where these grown adults have relationships with a minor, and they'll be like, oh, when I asked her, she said she was 19, or when I asked him, he said he was 21. I didn't know, right? First and foremost, what business has a 45-year-old, 50-year-old dicking around with a young person that age, right? I mean, man or woman. And secondly, in all honesty, some of these kids, I mean, when you're 15, 16, 17 years old, you kind of, depending on how you dress and the makeup you wear and all, you've seen some of these kids, high school kids, they look like adults. I mean, 25 years old, I have seen some of these kids, like they don't look like they're 16 or 17, they look a lot older. They grow a beard and this and that, and then they look so much more older than their age. And even these young girls, I mean, young girls as young as 16 years are all going and getting lip injections and boobies and all that stuff. And then they wear all these fancy dresses. And then the next thing you know, some guy and then they go to a sports arena to watch some watch some football or baseball. And they're standing in line with their mom or dad buying a drink or buying hot dogs. And some douchebag walks up and says, hey, hi. And he starts chatting up this kid. And then the next thing you know, the mom turns around and says, F off, she's 16. And the fellow will be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I have actually witnessed that, and I've seen that happen exactly in this scenario. And you can't blame the guy because, I mean, no, let me rephrase that when I say you can't blame the guy, because the girl appears to be at least in her early 20s, which means she's an adult, right? And so he's chatting her up and, can I buy you a beer? And and she's, oh yeah, that's not right either. I'm not saying every single minor does that. I have actually seen this happen. And this young lady was all chatting up and this and that and all that. And the moment the mother says, hey, F off, she's 16, he got red in the face and he apologized and he just vamooshed from there. And you can see this young girl, she is getting so angry because she's annoyed at the mother, because you could literally see her like grinding her teeth and, Mom, what is wrong with you? Why would you say that? I mean, she's mad at the mother for the mother correcting her, correcting the fellow. And I was just standing there going, what in the world did I just freaking see now? So this young 16-year-old is mad at the mom for chasing away that adult grown-ass man who was in his early mid-30s, at least that according to me. So, never mind, y'all. I mean, you'll understand where I'm coming from, right? I mean, at least some of you. I'm not saying every parent is like that or every young adult is like that or teenager is like that. That's not what I'm saying. I've seen this. I mean, you go... in Southern California, I've seen so much of this, it just blows my mind. I mean, forget Southern California, even here in Texas. Like you go to a nail salon and you see an 8-year-old little girl sitting there getting her nails done. I mean, full on pedicure, manicure and all that. So there are two sides to the story. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, right? Yeah, fine. Taking care of your fingers and nails and, toes, tootsies, it's a good thing. But it's like, oh, no, she wants a gel manicure or she wants this pedicure. And I'm like, 8 years old, Why aren't you letting this child be a child, for God's sake? Like, why aren't you letting her just enjoy her child? In all honesty, an 8-year-old, do you think she really gives a flying fiddlestick about what color nail polish she got 2 minutes after she's got it done? She's thinking of something else already. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It just blows my mind. Of course, people may say, well, Kirtana, you're living in the Stone Ages. Probably, it's just my opinion. And I remember, y'all, I'm putting out a lot of personal information here. I wasn't allowed to wear lipstick. I wasn't allowed to paint my nails until I was 18 years old. And of course, at that age, we were all mad at our mom and said, why can't I do this? And why can't I? Oh, you're too young. And of course, I was mad at my mom. I didn't understand. Like, I'm 18, why can't, of course, not that all of my friends were painting their nails, and I was like, why can't I, And so finally, my mom, I remember one time she gave in and she said, well, if you want to paint your nails, it has to be clear nail polish. I said, and I was mad. I said, what's the point? Why would I waste my money buying clear nail polish? And she was like, no, you're not. And so, of course, I didn't. But after my 18th birthday, and then she was like, okay, let's go buy you whatever you want, your makeup, your this and that. And I actually was mad at her. I said, well, I don't want any now. And she said, okay, fine, more money for me. And subsequently, of course, after, me having kids, growing up, understanding things and things like that, I understand that you're going to be an adult. Why do you want to hasten the process of being an adult, right? And do I look at painting your nails and putting on lipstick and mascara as an 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old? It's pushing them towards adulthood too soon? Absolutely, I think it is. Absolutely. And then you have all these crazy pedophiles running around, and I'm sitting here thinking, no, I'm not blaming the kids if they are sexually molested by pedophiles. I'm not blaming the kids. But I am saying, why can't we just let children be children and at least some level of maintaining that innocence and maintaining that child? Let them enjoy that. Why do you have to... Never mind, y'all. Never mind. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I just told y'all don't talk personal stuff, and here I am ranting about something. It's not personal anyway, so sorry. But Araceli says 12 years old age, I let my kids paint their nails. Like I said, I mean, my personal opinions, right? I mean, not everybody agrees with me. I mean, so no disrespect to anybody. I was just my opinions. I was telling Mark the other day, let me tell you, if I had a daughter, oh my God, somebody would have had to come and take me to jail, because I would be that strict a parent. So But on the other hand, they always say if you're too strict, then the kids kind of. I see. I'm just, again, no offense meant to anybody, but I was just talking about my opinions. In my humble opinion, that's my opinion. Okay. Thank you, Pauline. Okay, so I missed again, Araceli. I'm not like blaming anybody. I just have my own opinions about, as we say, parenting is very personal. Okay. Yes, Afro-Human Eye. Okay. Holly Weird again. That's true. Yeah, that's true, Delvin. It's not hard to ask somebody for their ID. If they refuse to show how old they really are, they stay away from there. Yeah, but then again, 16, 17-year-old, 15, 16, 17, and look at all the fake IDs they have going on, right? Araceli, good to see you though. I used to card my 3 sons' friends like they were coming into the pub. They have fake IDs now though. Oh my God. Yeah, his stand-ups were something else, Pauline. I'm just scrolling back to the messages now. Oh my God. When I was 17, I got in trouble for drinking and a cop pulled me to the side to give me his personal number. Wow. It's like growing up too fast is basically what I say, right? I mean, let the child enjoy childhood. I mean, it only comes by once, right? Yeah, that's so true, Roma. Oh my God, that's so true. It's such a dark, like Mommy and Me. It's all cute and nice, but when Mommy is wearing a halter neck and all that, and the child also has a halter neck dress, it's like I'm like, look. I'm just showing myself up to be a little too old-fashioned, I suppose. Let's just leave it at that. I know. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's not just a nail polish part of it. That was an example. It's like you have these little kids on Twitter and TikTok and on Facebook and all that. I'm like, why are we letting them have access to all of this? And look at the number of kids who are being molested and being sucked into the human trafficking and all that stuff. Wow. So Roma says in Ohio at the age of 16 they can date a 60-year-old if they want. I also heard that in some states you at the age of 16 you are allowed to marry. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, so true, Courtney. Okay, so let's ask about some other cases. So, I know I have done a couple of cases that came. I was thinking about. Oh my God! Of course, I forgot her name. Remember that young girl in Florida somewhere? Uh, Rock and Robin. Thank you. Uh, Somewhere in Florida, she got up in the middle of the night and she walked out of her father's home. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Afro-Human says in 2 states currently they are pushing age of consent to 12. How can a child that young even understand what consent is and what that entails, right? Yeah, that's true, Araceli. You're right. Every year as they get older and, then it's like, okay, fine, right? A little bit more independence, a little bit more responsibility. Yeah, I get it. So I was going to say this young girl who in Florida, she walked out in the middle of the night from her father's house and she went a couple of streets over and boom, that was it. She's gone. I had done a reading for her and of course I can't remember her name now, which I'm so bad. Florida 15 since 2013. Let me just see if her name pops up. I don't know what her name is. Broward County, no, that isn't. No, I don't know her name, y'all. Oh my God. See, that's my problem. I wish I had maintained, was it 2013 or 2016? She's, I think, of mixed race. So beautiful little girl. I think she was 15 or something. Oh my God, what is her name? What is her name? Okay, I can't find it, y'all. I'm so sorry. I should have freaking made note of it, but me being me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what's the name of this young lady? That's not her. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this girl. I cannot. I can't, y'all. I can't find the name for some reason. Anywho, Hallie Cummings, maybe. Okay, let's see. I think I've done one, but let me see. Wait, somebody had commented about, was it you, Alia, about somebody from England who was a mafia guy or something? Alia, what is the name of that person? I want to do that. Oh, I think Gypsy Girl had emailed me too, but y'all, I don't know. I gotta kind of streamline things here because I'm kind of losing it. Do you know which one that is? Alia, you had suggested, and I think Gypsy Girl made a note of it. Alia, Kray's twins. Okay, that's what. Okay, hang on. That's what I was wanting to do. Okay, so when did they die? Okay, let's do this, the Kray's twins, okay? Let's see what comes of it. That's what I want to do. Ronald Kray. And Reginald Kray. So he was, oh, they're twins, duh. 24th October 1933. Then Ronnie died on 17th March 1995, and Reggie died on October 1st, 2000. Okay. All right. So let's do this, okay? Because let's do this. Ronald. Okay, so we have 9, 10, 20, 25, 28, 28, 38, 40, 47, 7, 8, 9, 11. And for him we have, see, 18, 27, 37, 47, 57, 58, 62, that is 8, okay, 6, 6 and 10, that is 16, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32, that is 5. So 24th October is Scorpio, right? Yeah. And then we have 8, 11, 11, that's 20, 30, 35, that's 8. Oh wow, okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, that's 4. Wow, okay. So we have a Scorpio, we have a 5th house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pisces. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th house is Gemini. Then we have 4th house. 4th house, Scorpio, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, Aquarius. Yes. Gemini. There's Scorpio, right? That is Virgo. Okay. I'll tell you one thing about these two guys. Very, very meticulous. What I'm getting is, oh yeah, Kyle Moorman, yeah. So this guy is very, very meticulous. These two, this Ronald Kray and Reginald Kray, I do believe they were very well organized. They are Scorpionic Scorpios, and then they have the 4th house, 5th house, 8th house is very heavily aspected, and 11th house. Now the 4th house, as we know, talks about emotions, home, mother, family affairs, family roots and affairs at the end of life, property, etc., vehicles, property. 5th house talks about speculation. 8th house talks about will, secrets, occult, death, regeneration, finances, longevity, the age, lifespan, age, etc. And then the 11th house talks about like-minded people, groups, and friends. What I will tell you about these people is that they are very, very well. They have Gemini, which is duality. Gemini is also twins, right? Very, very flexible, very mercurial, but also very well organized, very meticulously, planning things. And then they have Aquarius and Pisces also, which is pretty intense in their chart. So Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus, and Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. There is this great urge to control, great urge to do things, live large, if you will. The pursuit of financial and economic success, but I want to say almost greed. And then with Aquarius, Saturn, a lot of things behind the scenes, a lot of things shady, a lot of things under the guise of something else. And then you have their MO was sudden shocks, like their advantage. They would have their advantage by, how shall I say it? So yes, crime is always sudden, right? I mean, like, if people are caught off guard, I don't have to close my stream. Why am I being asked? Now would be a good time to insert ads. No, just get it, whatever. Okay, so, all right. What does that thing keep doing now? Hang on, y'all. This thing pops up for something. Okay, whatever. So I would say that for them, their MO was thank you, Pauline. Their MO was catching people off guard. The element of surprise is what they used as their trump card. Like, they would always get things, their endeavors, their whatever things they were doing. That element of surprise is what they always did in terms of. So now we have Reggie Kray and Ronnie Kray had schizophrenia. Okay. Well, I suppose because they have such intense Gemini, right? And they have Pisces and Aquarius, yeah. Because Pisces is Jupiter and Neptune. Neptune is confusion, illusion, and dream. So schizophrenia. And also with such strong Uranus, Aquarius energy in them, and Uranus and Sagittarius, I understand. Schizophrenia could be very limiting, very controlling, a lot of things under the guise, illusions, confusion, suddenness, changes, and then you throw in Gemini over there in the mix, absolutely. Oh, she says there's a movie about them called Legend. Oh, I don't know, I have to see it, I've never seen it. So, let's see. These two. They both died young, didn't they? Yeah, 60s. I'm not surprised at all. Because 8th house for them is a little debilitated. So when you talk about their longevity and their lifespan, is they wouldn't have been up to the 70s, 80s, etc. So I'm actually surprised they live to be in their 60s. I have to try and see it on Netflix, is it? I have to see. So here we go, Aquarius, the moon card, and Taurus. Am I not surprised? So Aquarius, as I said, again, it talks about Uranus and Saturn, right? Sudden changes, restrictions, and the moon card. Always under the guise of, always under the element of sudden, the element of surprise. And then here's the thing, they were born on October 24th, and the 5th house is active, which is very, very intense, which is the moon card. Remember I said Jupiter and Neptune? So absolutely, I understand that they had schizophrenia. It's obvious. But then you have the Taurus energy over here. That is telling me that, that is telling me that very, very good at communicating with each other, almost telepathically. So if you will, I know twins have that with them anyway. But very good at communicating with each other without really saying much. But then there's also this great need and pursuit of luxury, wanting that sort of a financial control and power to be able to have a luxurious life, like really understanding and the appeal of fine things, right? And wanting that and pursuing that and wanting to be able to facilitate that. And they did. They absolutely did. A quick draw for them, and I'll stop this. I have to go look it up. It's called Legend, is it? I have to go look it up. So she says Reggie had a partner, Francis Share. Okay, I'm not doing that, but I'm just doing my impromptu reading for these two. Kyle Moorman is one I want to do. Hang on. Reginald. One of them has a really, really crazy laugh, man. I tell you, I don't know which one it is, but one of them is like an evil laugh. Seriously, it's like a freaking psycho laugh. I don't know which one it is, but that's really popping up. Like, it's like, I can literally hear that laugh and I'll be like, oh shoot, who's that? Like, it gives you the creeps. I don't know which one it is. Alia will be able to say though. Right? No, I better not be losing power. Okay, if I do lose power, I'm going to come back. So we do have reconciliation, April, and then distant friend. Okay, hang on. So, oh, Ronnie was openly gay. He was funny. Okay, one of them. Wait, did I lose it? Hang on, everybody. I need to change the power. Hang on 1 second. As usual. Oh my goodness, I don't even know why this thing keeps draining so fast. Hang on, everybody. I'll be back in a second. Okay. All right. All right. I'm back, everybody. About each other. Why though? Depression, anxiety, worry that somewhere is, yeah. So I do believe they might have felt that somebody was purposefully trying to get them down, and they were constantly worried about each other and constantly thinking about each other. So we won't. My video isn't buffering. Is anybody having this buffering issue? Let me check. No, I'm doing okay. Yeah. Chat disconnected. How is the chat disconnected? Oh my god, I didn't even disconnect it. See here it says chat disconnected. Please wait while you try to reconnect. While we try. What? See, for me it isn't buffering. For y'all, oh my god, what in the world, y'all? I'm telling you, a fully charged battery. I don't know what's going on here. Hi, Lucinda. Okay, let's leave that. Then, I'm telling you, sometimes I do believe that these energies want to mess with me. Wait, wait, what's his name? Let me get his name. Moorman. Okay, Moorman. What is? Oh my God, I forgot his name. Something Moorman, right? Who suggested? What? Then I had 2 ads pop up in the middle of the reading of human. What the hey? What is this ad business? No, I don't want to insert. I don't want to insert ads, doofus. Hang on, y'all. I don't want to insert ads. What the hey? Oh my God. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. Create a poll. I don't want to create. No, I don't want to insert an ad. Dum-dums. Hang on, everybody. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to insert an ad. I never inserted an ad during the live stream. I'm so sorry, y'all. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's why it glitched over here too, because y'all are saying it was buffering. And see up here, it says that please wait while we try to reconnect you. Chat was disconnected. So I wonder if YouTube is really dicking around with, like, some of the other creators also are complaining about YouTube doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Kyle Moorman. Okay, Moorman. Okay. Thank you for suggesting this. Okay, Kyle Moorman. Okay, let me see. Let me get his date of birth, etc. Right. You gotta be kidding me. Hang on. Kyle. I don't know. Does anybody have his date of birth, y'all? Kyle. Yeah, they have. Sorry about it, y'all. I just skipped the ads. Yeah, they do help, you know, as far as the monetary thing is concerned, but I didn't insert it right now. Oh, whatever. Okay, Kyle Moorman, right? Do we have his date of birth, Kyle's? Oh, that is so sad. 6. Nobody has his date of birth. You know, I truly feel at this rate, YouTube is going to be losing a lot of people. Anyway, so 10, 15, 17, that's 8. So 10, 20, 30, 5. That's 8. 8 and 8, 16. Do we have his date of birth? I wish we did. Oh my god, did I lose y'all? Is everything frozen? Somebody, I hope not. Rocket Robin ads. Oh my god, are those ads being a nuisance? Okay, he was 27. Okay, don't worry. If you don't find it, don't worry, Gypsy girl. Don't stress. Because, okay, so we have 8 and 8. 7. So this talks about friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. Husband, wife, friends, partners, contracts, and relationships. Okay. Now I would not be surprised. I don't know if he's married or not. I don't know. Except that he is missing with 3 kids or he's passed or something like that. Seeking serenity. Hey. Okay. For a second I was like, oh my god, it's frozen all over again. What's going on, right? So is he, thank you, Sherilyn. Is he... Lady Sapphire, thank you. Thanks for confirming, y'all. Okay, so can somebody tell me if he's married or not? Is he a single father or not? Because 7th house, it talks about friends, marriage, partners, contracts, relationships, husband, wife, friends, partnerships, relationships is very, very, very obvious over here. And that to me, oh, see, as I say that, I keep reaching. How often do I pick it up? I haven't picked this up in a long time. This is one heartbroken man, y'all. This is one really heartbroken man. Golly. Ah. Oh my God. Why? Okay. Kyle Moorman. Kyle Moorman. Kyle Moorman. Kyle Moorman. Why? But why? Yeah, a lot of sadness, y'all. Lot of sadness. Why is there so much sadness, Kyle? Disappointment, lot of sadness, feeling let down, feeling like there's no other option, total despair. Oh no. Cancer card. Emotions. Home. Family roots. Emotional. Emotions and being emotional as well. Wait. He had a wife. So wait, he died with his 3 kids or his wife died with his 3 kids or did they all die? I'm confused. Nothing, Kareen. We're just here, so nothing. I'm confused. So are you saying because partnerships, yeah, that's obvious. But no, you didn't lose anything. I just got started on Kyle Moorman. But see, that's my question. Is he dead with his kids or is his wife dead with his kids? I don't know. He and his 3 kids. Because I don't see anything. I see that it's a strained relationship actually. A relationship has gone bad. See, because fourth house talks about being emotional. Fourth house talks about emotions, the home, mother, family roots, affairs at the end of life, husband, wife, friends, partnerships, contracts, relation. I mean, fourth house is is emotions, home, mother, family roots, affairs at the end of life. But his 7th house is active, which is friends, marriage, partners, contracts, relationships, right? Husband and wife kind of partnerships, relationships. So it's so there's some drama with regards to the family. Virgo, 6th house. 6th house talks about and then we have the 11th house. And the 1st house. And the moon card. Okay, so what I am seeing right now, before I go any further, is the fact that this has had something to do with his work also, his work relationships too. It's also something to do with how he was perceived. He was not perceived to be good enough, capable enough in somebody's eyes or in his own eyes. Good enough and capable enough to be able to provide, okay? He was thought to be lesser than. It was almost like people constantly saying, you're not doing enough, you're not satisfied with you, you haven't done enough. Or him having the opinion of himself that he's not good enough, he's not doing enough. If it was so and so, they would have done this and this. Like somehow I feel like mentally and emotionally it's almost like somebody purposefully pushing him down, making him feel less about himself, poor about himself, right? Then we have the 11th house, right? 11th house talks about like-minded people, groups and friends. There is this unfortunate situation where certain people, right, the like-minded people, groups and friends, maybe people he worked with even, because we have the 6th house, which is work, health, discipline and habits. It also talks about them being people work, not like whoever he thought to be his friends turned out to be his enemies, really. So that could have been with regards to his work area, or it could have been with regards to, people and groups of friends he associated with. Am I going to go so far as to say that maybe he associated with the wrong people? Possibly. But then again, his identity was based upon all these factors, right? His identity is, the first house talks about your ascendant, your body, your lagna, your physique, how you present yourself, how you want people to perceive you, etc. It's you. So his identity was based on that's how he identified himself, his group of friends, his work, right? And whether he was capable of providing for his family and whether he was doing good enough. So I feel like somebody was emotionally like constantly pushing him down. And then you have the moon. The moon is a Pisces card, right? Well, if you look at it from one perspective, it is number 5 over here, which talks about love affairs, speculation, and also kids. So could they have been, think about it, earlier I said emotions, I said 7th house. So could this be a personal relationship that went bad and he was just so dejected and disappointed that he decided to kind of just take his kids and just eliminate them and himself, where he was like, fine, I'm just going to relieve you of all your whatever and just go away, because love affairs, speculation, kids. But then the Pisces card, right, the 12th house also talks about karma, institutions, hidden supports. 12th house talks about, a lot of expenses, foreign interactions. Foreign doesn't necessarily mean foreign as in a foreign land. It could be something that is foreign, not natural to him, okay? But here's the thing. It's I think a lot to do with his identity, and a lot to do with, there could be issues where he might have gotten mixed up with the wrong crowd, or his identity was wrapped around this, and there could have been a situation where it was all about, okay, let's balance the scales, and they might have said that you're not good enough, you're not capable, or whatever. But this has got a lot to do with his 6th house and 7th house. 7th house is friends, marriage, partners, contracts and relationships, lack of or too much of. Speculation, being very emotional, it's about the home and the family roots and the affairs at the end of life. Lot of drama there. Almost like hidden supports, having hidden dealings with institutions and organizations. His career was, and his reputation was on the line, okay? And then we talk about work, health, discipline, and habits. So it's any which way you look at it, this has got to do with a lot. It has got a lot to do with his relationship with certain people, be it in their friend circle, be it in the family circle, or be it in the work environment. There's a lot of desperation, like absolutely overwhelming amount of emotions, like feeling sad, feeling like just not good enough, just not good enough. So Araceli has another one. She goes, let me finish this Araceli because I'll get sidetracked. I don't want to get sidetracked. Oh my God, y'all. Here, let me just put this, okay? So this one. I'll show you the cards. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, that's it. 5. Oh my God, this has got a lot to do with the relationship, y'all. And also by his elimination, somebody is so somebody feels successful. Okay, let's back it up. So he had been thinking a lot about somebody who was distant from him, distant to him. So there was a lot of thinking about a person who he might have been alienated from physically or even emotionally. Then we have the month of April, which is the cherry blossoms. It's like wishing things could have been better. But then again, during the spring season, maybe that's when things really took a turn. So then we have money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. So like I said, there is some sort of a balancing of the scale. So maybe that is something that might have been integral for this whole thing. At the end of it all, it could have been like not sufficient, insufficient, unable to provide, balancing the scales. Or it could also mean that, some sort of a big money was involved. Was it insurance? Was it something he was going to inherit? Like, what is it? So I also see that he did try his best to increase his efforts in wanting to achieve his goals, but unfortunately he was kind of butting heads with somebody who was a very stubborn and aggressive person. Then we have trying to use his intuition to make beneficial changes and hoping for a change for the better, but unfortunately that individual left his life. And as much as he sought help from and advice from a wise person, he felt that he would be able to recapture that romance or recapture that relationship and then, be successful. But that's not how it turned out. This was in his head. He was hoping he'd be able to he was hoping that if he had inherited that money or something, he would be able to go back and say, look what I have, and now I can provide for all this, and recapture that individual or recapture that person even. If it is a personal, intimate relationship type of situation that went south. But unfortunately, he thought that would bring about success. But there is some dealing to do with a woman who is either blonde or somebody who has an older person who has gray or white hair. I'm not going to go any further. We are going to hear more about this case, y'all. It's not a simple case of he fell asleep at the wheel and he drove off and then he drowned. No, it's not that. So, He came to be found out he was a dealer in the green stuff. Who are we talking about? This Kyle Moorman or the other one? Oh, Kyle, yeah. Yeah, because that explains why there's this whole bunch of money involved, right? Let me see where those cards went. Wanting to change things for the better. Yeah, these are all the cards that pop out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It completely explains that. Relationship, be it business or a personal relationship. Stubborn, aggressive person. He thought he would be able to recapture, if it is a romance, or recapture a relationship. Sought advice from a wise person. Something to do with the person, a female who is has light hair or gray hair. Yeah, no, you can tell. He did reach out to somebody for help. Something started or triggered off in spring, in April this time. That's what has, yeah. Something was started, something initiated or triggered off in April, spring season. Okay, let's stop with that. So then, okay, so who are we talking about? Randomly, I'm just going to do this and then I'll stop, okay? Because I feel my energy is kind of, let me see. Randomly. So June 25th, 2003. In Mobile, Alabama, right? And died on June 24th. A day before his birthday? What the heck? No way. He died he was born on June. Wow. Give me 1 second, okay? Don't ask me why, but I am being pushed to do a quick astrology for this kid. Hang on, y'all. Araceli, you always get me going, right? I'm not complaining. I'm just being silly here. So let's do what's his name? Randon. Is that his name? Let me make sure I have his name correct. Randon, R-A-N-D. Okay, and then let's look at give me 1 second, okay? He was born on June 25th. June 25th, 2003, right? Let me make sure I got it right. June 25th, 2003. June 25th, 2003. Unknown. And you said Mobile. Where did she say? And she said Mobile, Alabama. I've been through there. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a sleepy little town, but Mobile. Come on, man. Are you not going? Oh, there we go. Mobile, Alabama. Oh. Hang on 1 second. Random, right? So 9, 1, 9, 1. And it's 5. Give me 1 second. That's 5. 6. No, hang on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm almost there. R-A-N-D-O-N. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 43. Oh my goodness. June 6 plus 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9, 6, 6 is 12, 13, 14. Oh no, this kid, yeah, no, this was his time to go. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. Oh, what happened there, Bernie? So let's take a look at Randon. He was born on June 25th, 2003. His sun is in Cancer, Moon in Taurus, Mercury in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, Mars in Pisces, Jupiter in Leo, Saturn in Cancer. Oh, shoot. Okay, now keep in mind I don't have his time of birth. Now, if his date of birth as June 25th, 2003, Mobile, Alabama is correct, again, Araceli, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm taking that to be correct, and I don't have his time of birth. So therefore, in astrology, it's very acceptable to make it 12 noon as the middle of the day, right? So he has Sun and Saturn in Cancer. Sun is in Cancer 3 degrees 44. The degrees could vary if we have his time of birth, but not by much. And then Saturn is also in Cancer 2 degrees 48. Then Uranus in Pisces, Neptune in Aquarius, Pluto in Sagittarius, Lilith in Taurus, and North Node in Taurus. So this is a bit sticky, y'all, because I'm going to go into a little bit of astrology here, right? His moon is in Taurus. Let's leave that for a second. Mercury in Gemini, that's fine. Venus in Gemini, that's fine. That's all fine. Mars is in Pisces. That's a mild-tempered fella. So Mars is a planet of action and assertion, right? And Pisces is a passive sign, so that rarely asserts itself, right? Or is rarely direct. So the placement of Mars and Pisces is really an unusual combination, right? Sometimes they are prone to feelings of guilt about their anger, and sometimes they feel like, I should be more assertive. And then when they feel guilty. So there's a bit of a push and pull over there. So then we have Jupiter. Okay, here, hang on one second. See, he could have been having this feeling of being unloved and unsupported. Is it all in his head? Most probably. But on the other hand, rephrase. There could be a feeling of being unloved and unsupported, but there's a possibility he could also miss an opportunity to receive support because his basic attitude was, woe be me, I'm not going to get any love and support. So that's the sad part of it. There is self-preservation, right? There is some determination, ingenious and original in his ideas and ways of thinking. He can be very practical, but he is not very quick to take action, right? Very slow, and wants to make sure that he doesn't rush into anything. But at the end of the day, even though his approach is slow, he is very capable of achieving his objectives. Absolutely. Man, this is crazy, man. This child, no, y'all. So 7th house, right? 7th house talks about friends, marriage, partners, contracts, relationships, etc., etc. You all know that by now. And 9th house talks about intellect, luck, religion, distant travel, higher education, etc. This is crazy, y'all. This kid was, yeah. So Cancer, his 7th house and 9th house. 7th house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th house is Capricorn, and 9th house is Pisces. Yeah. Literally a day before his birthday he passed. Oh my God. Let's see. This is almost like there was no way out of this kind of a thing. luck had a major part in it, but randomly. There are people around him. I see people around him, kids. Like, what I'm seeing is somebody wearing dark jeans, right? Blondish hair and skinny, not well built and not too tall, maybe 5'7", 5'8", skinny, and wearing those I want to call them drain pipes, but I'm sure you all will laugh. Those skinny jeans, but dark jeans, darker blue, right? And I want, those stripes that they have, that dye stripe kind of a thing. It's not that, but it's kind of slightly faded just below the pockets. But here's the funny thing. I see this person wearing like a gray full sleeved like a hoodie type of thing, but with the zip opened, right? And the hoodie it's not a hoodie. Is it a hoodie? I don't know if it is a hoodie, y'all, or is it just one of those zipper jackets that you wear. I don't know if it's a hoodie or the hoodie is thrown back, but it's like a gray thingy, full sleeve, and it's that jersey type of material that hoodies are made of. And when the zipper opened, you have the no, I don't think it's a hoodie. Do I see that? But the funny thing is, I'm seeing this person standing with their hands, more the right hand in it's a male, in his pockets, okay? And there's a dark car, like it's dark outside, like nighttime, and there's a dark car. I can only see one part of the sedan, like it's like he's standing there, and I want to stand up. Y'all will probably not see it, and don't laugh at me, but he's standing like this with his hands in his pocket here, and he's looking to the left here, and it's like he's talking to somebody, and there's a dark car, and I don't see who he's talking to. I don't know who this person is. Is it Brandon or is it somebody else? But this person who's wearing these drain pipe dark wash jeans, and it's like a dark gray, it's like a gray, that hoodie thing. I don't know what color t-shirt, but you can tell it's skinny because it's a Caucasian thing, because I don't see the face. I see the hands, and the hands are like small hands. So it's not a child, it's an adult for sure, but it's a skinny person. It's not a well-built person. But I definitely see like the blondish hair. And I don't know if the hair is like just like mine, how when it is short and it starts getting a little like that. Or it's not curly hair though, but it's like, why can't I see the face? I don't know. But there's a dark sedan. It's dark and it's outside. Like it's dark. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Gypsy Girl. Oh, really? Kimberly Leach. I will make a note of that. Let me focus on this kid. No, I did. This deck is tired. Where's the other one? This deck is tired. Oh my God, come to me. Why are you not wanting to come to me? Oh my God, really? Why are you messing with my head, man? Don't mess with my head. There we go. Hey, Denise! How are you? Oh my God. Thank you, Denise. Good to see you. How's your family doing? Oh my God. It's a dark car and it's a sedan. It's not an SUV. That much I can say. I don't know who he's talking to though. Somebody is walking towards this person too from, so I'm going to draw this, right? Because, you know, and don't laugh at my drawing, yo. So, okay, you all are going to laugh. Of course, you all are going to laugh. No. Let me do this. So, this is the car, right? Right? Whatever. Right? Oh my God, my drawing, y'all. Right? Whatever. So he is standing here with his pockets and there's somebody coming towards him. Okay? So okay, don't laugh, people. So he is standing here. This is the car, right? And let me see. So he's standing here. This is the car, and somebody is walking towards him. But he's not facing them directly. It's almost like he's turned to the side. And it's dark outside. Why is it dark though? And you know what? I'm being shown, I don't think it's like completely cemented, or there's some gravel even. Like I hear crunch. Oh my goodness. It's not completely tarred or cemented or whatever. There's dirt, there's a little bit of cementy, tar type of thing, and then it's gravel. It's almost like I hear somebody walking, like, or when tires roll over dirt or gravel, that crunch noise, I hear that. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Hang on. There's a building too over here. Did he just come out of a building? Or was he going to a building and somebody stopped and he turned? Either he came out of a building or he was going towards a building and then somebody stopped and he turned. Bunny, don't make those noises. Bunny, wake up. Bunny. He freaks me out, y'all. Oh my God. So I'm, you go to sleep at night and I have weird dreams, and then I hear some grunting and groaning, and he'll be laying down and he'll stretch his paws, and he has this restless leg syndrome like his daddy does, aka my boyfriend, and then he'll be hitting against the wall or the cabinet in the bath area. He likes to sleep in the bath area on the tile floor. I leave the fan on for him and the AC is going too, and then that'll wake me up and I'll be like, oh my god. And so oh, the car is a sedan. Oh, okay, wait, don't tell me anymore, I'm not looking. So wait, why is this guy upside down? Don't be upside down. Okay. Show me, Randon, show me. You know what I'm sensing? He has his hackles up. What do I mean by that? Even before I pull the cards. Okay, so one more thing I'm going to say. Whoever this young man is, right? It's like he's got narrow shoulders, and it's not like that. Okay, again, no disrespect meant to anybody. Okay, please know that. Whoever this person is, I'm not seeing the face clearly. But I'm saying this skinny person, his shoulders are not like that. You know how some people have straight shoulders? I kind of round my shoulders because my posture has gotten bad. But I used to, I'm not, my posture has gone to shit, pardon the language. But it's like, you know how these teenagers, oh, I'm always cold, and they do this, like they hold their shoulders like that. That's how he's holding his shoulders. But I also sense that he's got his hackles up. It's like there's small element of nervousness over there, like apprehensive. I'm not taking that. Apprehensive. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. Show me, Randon. What do I need to see? What do I need to see? What do I need to see? The Sun card. Oh wait, where is his birthday? Fire. Was he shot? Leo, my goodness. Seriously? Stop. I'm being told stop. Okay, I will stop. So we have the Sun card, we have the Fire card, and we have Leo. Lot of hot energy over here. So 23, 33, 20, 30. 5. 5 is contention. 5 is theft, bullying, challenges, violence, obstacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold, obstacle. There was a fight. There was definitely a fight. Fight as in some challenges. But hang on. He's a Cancer and the Sun rules Leo. So that's his second house. So values, talents, possessions, ability to earn income, etc. We got that. So number 5 talks about speculation. Leave that alone. And then he has Leo again, which is a 5, which talks about speculation. Okay. So without a doubt, something to do with his possessions or his something to do with this. Was something stolen from him? Or were they trying to steal something from him? But I'll tell you this though, there was violence and somebody challenged him and there were some obstacles. See, right off the bat, I sense that when say again, I don't know if this person I described wearing the jeans and with his standing there with his hands in his pocket is this young man, because I'm unable to see his face. The only thing I know is this person has kind of blondish hair. So which could be sometimes is blondish or reddish, I don't know, but more blondish. But it could be also if there's but then there's no light over there because it's like dark outside. But definitely not a brunette, I don't think. But whoever this person is walking towards him. It's like, hey man, and he stops and he looks at this person and he's a bit apprehensive. Like right off the bat, you can see he kind of starts getting a little bit like, oh, I don't have a good feeling about it type of a thing. So I don't know what that's about though. Bunny, don't do that please. You're freaking me out. I have a very uneasy feeling with this, y'all. Like it's not nice. I don't have a very, very good feeling about this. It's like there's an element of fear, y'all. That's what I'm sensing, an element of fear. Oh, that's too many cards. It's an element of fear. Element of fear. Why is there that fear? Why? There's a quickness to it too. It's like quick, boom, done. Waiting for some. So this is not making any sense. But let's see. This is not making any sense. There are people involved. Somebody was not keeping in very good health. I don't know who it is, but somebody is not keeping in very good health. There is almost a feeling of being of service to somebody, trying to help somebody through this, right? Being of service. And there's waiting for something to come through, waiting to get some information so that he could go on a journey or do something. And this is regarding a house, a maison. It's regarding a house. So it's some familial thing. So something with regards to the house is going on over here. So somebody is not doing well. There is a feeling of being forced to take care of somebody, waiting to go on a journey to a particular house or regarding a particular house or a particular family. And there is also this need to, I need to continue to study, I need to continue to go forth. And I don't know if anybody was in the service of another person, if he was in the service of another person or working for somebody else, or whether he had some intention of wanting to go into the services, as in serve in the military. I don't know. Can anybody say that? See, wait, let me put away this. Get out these guys. No, I'm not using that either. I'm using this. Y'all, there is an element of fear, y'all. I don't know why, but it's like he was afraid of something or somebody. For sure. Well, but then the Sun card also talks about, was he going out to celebrate his birthday even? Is that what it was? I know he died a day before his birthday, but was he out and about celebrating his birthday? Is that something somebody? I wonder he was going out there. The house of something. Okay, let me go back to this deck because now I'm getting it. Dang it. Where did you go? I hate when that happens, but of course it's probably the last cards over here. It's almost like the house of something. I don't know if this is a business house or is a house where a lot of business is conducted. And he had ties, or he was expected to serve over there. In other words, to work over there. Where's that service card? Oh, shucks. Girl, why did you put the deck back together? You should have waited. Right. See, he could have been sick of working for that individual too. He could have been sick of being of service to that person too. And he was wanting to move away. Where are you? Yeah. He could have been sick of just being the gopher to this business house. And he might have been working to move away, and he was waiting for an opportunity to move away, or on a travel or a journey or something. But I also feel like he might have been celebrating his birthday, y'all. I seriously feel that. Was he out or thinking about or planning on having some celebrations for his birthday? Because what I'm sensing is his energy when he was at that place was a nice normal energy. But all of a sudden when he sees this person, then it's like, what? And it's like that element of surprise and stress and apprehension and fear creeps in. So we have the Nine of Swords. Lot of anxiety, We have the Star card. Wait, Roma says, was he waiting out or pinching? Hang on. Bernard. Buddy, wake up. Oh my God, you're making such a noise. Sorry, I had to raise my voice because he's having... Bernie, stop. What are you doing, boy? I got some things done. Thanks, Bernie. What a mess. Hang on, y'all. Hang on 1 second. Bernie. Boy, what are you doing, puppy dog? You're making so much noise. Aww. I thought you were having a bad dream. Oh, mama. Oh, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Go back to sleep. Oh, okay. It's okay. Go back to sleep. Well, that's my bad. I had some boxes over there and he's laying down and he's kicking it and I can't blame him, poor guy. Okay. He's a big dog. He needs the whole room, right? So I don't know what pinching means. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Oh. Restless paw syndrome, seriously. Annoys the crap out of me, but... And it's so weird when he sleeps in the bath area. Like he sticks his nose under the, the cabinets. And then there's that sideboard on the floor. He sticks his nose over there. And I'm like, what is... I don't know. Focus. Okay. Knight of Cups. I will tell you that there was some sort of a substance involved. Absolutely. Concern or worry about Aquarius, the Star card, about trying to find a balance, right? But then also hoping that he would be able to balance the scales, or hoping that somebody is going to come and help him. He was a little bit stressed, okay? Nine of Swords does talk about a lot of anxiety, a lot of grief, depression, etc. But really scared, like really scared. And he was hoping that he was waiting for somebody else. He was hoping that person would come in time, but that person didn't come in time. And he was hoping that person will come in time and will be able to balance or neutralize or help with this situation. But that person didn't come in time, because the Knight of Cups talks about, he was trying to charm his way out of this situation, right? Use his charm to get out of this situation. I will tell you that there were substances involved. So either he went to a hotel, a bar, or restaurant, or wherever, or a nightclub to have alcohol to celebrate his birthday, or he was there celebrating his birthday in some other way, shape, or form, if you know what I mean. Or he was trying to acquire. So there is some percentage of that involved. Absolutely, I see it there. Absolutely, I see it. Whether he was just doing it, hey, it's my birthday, or whether he was into it, or I don't know as yet. We will see. But he was, see, the moment he saw this person come in, I see now I'm beginning to think that the person who I described, whose face I couldn't see, is him. And the reason I can't see his face is because from the very get-go, it was like he's done for. Okay? And I also wondered, okay, this is too graphic. Was he unrecognizable? I don't know how he died, but I asked, was it a firearm? But was his face completely like wrecked? I want to know. Maybe that's why I wasn't seeing his face. Oh, pinching means skimming money from funds or products. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Clearly, the fact that I asked that question goes to show I have no knowledge about these things. Okay, so that's a high possibility. So, remember I said he was trying to find balance, and he was trying to kind of use his charm to get out of the situation. He was hoping that person would come and bail him out, but he couldn't, because then they were like, you know what? Judgment card over here, right? you have failed in your effort to rebuild and make right. So basically, you are wanting us to forgive and forget. Unfortunately, yeah, forgive and forget is going to be a little bit difficult. But then he has a 10 of cups. He was absolutely overwhelmingly emotional. I'll tell you one thing, I hate to say this, I know people are going to get mad and they'll be upset, etc. But again, this is my observation, my opinion. You do your own research, do your own diligence. This kid was completely scared, senseless. Completely overwhelmed with emotions. Completely scared, senseless. And he was taken out. There was no doubt about it that this is not an accident. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, as we know, is a Sagittarius card. It's a Jupiter card, right? It talks about things are going to be changing. There's a lot of movement. There are a lot of turning wheels, turning spokes, etc., and things are changing. But what this is telling me is this is the typical cyclical nature of this business. It's like I'm being shown this is the norm, and then I have the Leo here too. It's the weirdest thing. I have the Leo here too. So I wonder if this person who he had this interaction with is somebody of power, somebody who Leo, the sun, could be a prominent person in that group, somebody who has power, decision making, calls the shots. This was not a random, this was not an accident. Is there a possibility he showed up wrong place, wrong time? I'm not seeing that, because the fear and anxiety that I see and I feel the moment he laid eyes on this person clearly goes to show that if you don't know the person, some random person is walking towards you and there's nothing about his or her demeanor or attire to say that, oh, he's carrying a weapon, you'll be like, oh, okay, move on. But the moment he laid eyes, it's like, hey man, and he turns and looks, he knew that, oh shoot, that. And you can see literally trying to protect himself, like his shoulders come like that. It's what the heck. Was he coached there by someone he was suspicious about, set up to take him out? What do you mean coached by? So did somebody tell him to go there so that they could take him? Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We are not done yet. Oh my God. 5 of Wands again. I'm sorry. 5 of Swords again. This was very violent. This was abusive. There was theft involved. And so lessons had to be taught. Betrayal involved and lessons had to be taught. Very dominating energy over here. And then you have the Hangman. Right? As we know, the Hangman, oh my God, is Neptune, right? Is a Neptune card, and it's all about confusion, illusion, and dreams, right? The inability to move forward, right? He was, I don't know how much they've released of his death or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen any of it because I just saw this here and I was like, let's do this reading. But can somebody tell me if his face was badly, whatever, if you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was held for a few, because they were like, okay, what do we do now? How do we do now? So was he bound and held for a little bit? Because while they figured out what they wanted to do or how they wanted to proceed. Oh my God. What is with this? Three of Wands. Yeah, they were waiting because they held him and they bound him and they were waiting, restricted him and they were waiting and thinking, what do we know? What do we do from here? And then you have the Three of Wands, which talks about, okay, do we move? How do we we have to kind of, it's almost like waiting for somebody else to call or say something to say, okay, now we can either bridge the gap or we can finish it and go somewhere, or we need to move to another. So it's like waiting for a third party or somebody else to come and say, okay, fine, take it from here or do this. There's communication going on here, y'all. That is like, and the Strength card shows up again. Dang. That Leo, oh my God, I'm getting the chills, y'all. Waiting for that other individual to come and say, all right, fine, take action, do this, do this, do this. And Page of Wands. Take action, stay strong, stay silent, and this is what you have to do, almost giving another page, another younger person, hey, go there and help, go there and take care of this, or go there and take this necessary action. People are involved. Oh my God. Oh my God. Six of Pentacles, balancing the scales. Give and take. This was all done to balance the scales. I'm going to do one. Do I take both? This one's ready to come off. King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all done to balance the scales. King of Pentacles does talk about is a money aspect, absolutely. Balance the scales. When you talk about balancing the scales, what do we mean, right? Are we talking about weighing scales as in how much do we weigh, or are we talking about balancing the scales with regards to pentacles, or extracting a pound for a pound type of a thing? And then it's back to business as usual. Continue to do what you're doing. That's it. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not, y'all. I'm over this. See, now I'm getting annoyed. Like annoyed as in I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, I put away these cards. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit. There's some. Okay, so I don't. Okay, so now let me ask you all questions. Now let me ask these questions. Hey Marcy, we're almost done, but thank you for joining us. So can somebody tell me here if it is a sedan? Oh wow, Kareen says it is a sedan. I didn't even know. Oh my God. Sherilyn says Kirtana has told me things I didn't want to believe, but she's never been wrong. Well, thank you. I know. Good to see you, Denise. Good to see you. We have to talk, girl. Just call me sometime. And although that reminds me, I have to call Pauline, or she's going to think I'm just, goofing off here. I mean, no, nothing particular to discuss, but I don't know what's going on. I forgot my appointment, missing phone calls, missing voice messages. Thank you. So here, if anybody knows, so Gypsy Girl says maybe he knew the killer, but see, that's what I sense, because if you're walking and let's say, and you drop somebody and somebody says, hey man, you dropped that, and you don't know that person, there's no need to fear that person or not, right? But the moment he looked at this person, I feel that he started losing, he started getting nervous. So why would you get nervous right off the bat? There's something about that person that you know, right? So that's what I think. So can anybody tell me, did they find him? Did they find his body? Did they, what is going on with this kid? It's not a random act of violence. It's not an accident. Did they find him? That's what I want to know. I don't think this is a random act of violence, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is terrible. Anywho. Okay. So anyway, y'all, so let's call it, I mean, we've been on for 3.25 hours already, right? But thank you all of y'all for suggesting and asking about these particular cases. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all of you like participating, and do give me a thumbs up, hit the bell icon. For those of you who are not subscribers, I hope you subscribe and do become a member of this family. And of course, you can always email me. My email address is in the description box. It is therealtarot1123@gmail.com. I have a website, www.therealtarot1123.com. So if you want personal readings, let me know. I also do astrology. That's on my astrology channel, The Real Astrology 1123. Send me your email, send me, what you all think. And I think I may be moving this Last But Not Forgotten from Fridays to another day, simply because I feel, like I was talking about the other day, again, nothing is set in stone. I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to do it though. That, everybody's had a long week at work and you want to come home, pour yourself a glass of wine and chill and kind of just relax. And talking about these cases can get a little bit, depressing, and I don't want that. I mean, weekend, you don't want to start your weekend being a little sad, right? So because I know these things can kind of get us down. So let me know. I know a couple of y'all said move it to another day. Or maybe that's what I'll do, even if I move Lost But Not Forgotten to another day, I won't decide on, predetermine who I'm going to do a case on, unless of course something really stands out. I'll just come on and y'all ask me, and then I will do quick readings, and then maybe if I feel that some case that I did a quick reading on is like I should do a more in-depth, then maybe I'll do that, something like that. We'll figure it out. So Lady Sapphire, she says she likes Friday nights. Then maybe I should have done a poll, right? But we'll do that. It's okay. We don't have to make any changes right away though. So yeah, maybe next time I do a thing, I will put up a poll to see how many of y'all want it on Fridays. But anyhow, so Lady Sapphire, thank you. Afro-Human, thank you. Kareen C, thank you. Marcy Linsonet, thank you. Gypsy Girl, of course. Then Rock and Robin, Sherilyn Schaffner, oh my God, Carriage House, Roma. See, now I'll miss names, right? Of course, Araceli, Delvin, Renona Borer, Sheldon Schaffner, Pandora Sparks, Denise Tuck, Araceli, yes. Then we had Silke Billig, then Alia Ali, Pauline Raab, My Manx 100, Cindy Sue, she's so funny. Oh my gosh. Lady Sapphire, Linda, I think I saw Linda, right? Did I see her? Debbie Bagley, Linda 5560, Lucinda, thank you. Why am I saying Linda? I'm having a moment now. Thank you all. Listen, if I forget, Tammy Smith, if I forget any names, y'all know I'm not doing it purposely, right? So, I'm missing names for sure, but Michelle Ferguson, Michelle, I haven't seen you in a while. See, I didn't even see you were here. Can you do Marvon McCray? Okay, I'm going to make a note of that. I just seen it. I have just seen it. Marvon. I don't know who that is. Met Kray. So hopefully somebody is making note of this. Send me an email, Michelle. I just saw your comment, honey. I am so sorry. I apologize. When I start getting into the Courtney, thank you. When I get into the reading, you know, I don't even look up at the screen sometimes. So I do apologize. So let me say thank you. The real family and blessed be to all right, everybody. So I'm just going to leave it at that. If I missed anything, if Gypsy Girl has, thank you, Gypsy Girl, for your moderation. And for moderating, thank you. So if Gypsy Girl has made a note of it, great. If not, that's fine. We can go back and watch the chat and see. Put it in the comment section, y'all. You know, I made a note of Kimberly Leach that Alia wanted me to do. Remember, I used to have that little notebook. I don't even know where I was making note of all this. I don't even know where that is. I don't even know. See, now I've lost. Anyway, all right, people. Thank you so very much. You'll have a safe weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Stay cool, depending on where you are. Right? Make sure you're well hydrated and use sunscreen. Use sunscreen. Use sunscreen. So. And hydrate your body, right? So thank you so very much. Blessed be everybody, and see you in the next video. Bye for now. All right, there we go.